Morning. Hi, how are you? Keep double tapping the screen, let people know you're here. I've got my screen working. I don't know if you were on here a minute ago, but my screen wasn't working, so I've gone off and come back on again. Just had to tweak some leads. So double tap the screen, let me know you can hear me, put some comments in, let me know, just put a 1 if you can hear me. Morning Tina, morning Unhappy Mark, right, Uncle Bob Skill, use code. Hi, how are you? Thanks for joining me. Anybody here struggling with a theory test, studying for a theory test, thinking about studying for a theory test? Let me know if you've got any particular questions. You can ask me those now while nobody's on. It'd be a good time to, or while very few people are on, I should say, not nobody, before I actually get started with the lesson. Morning Lee, Cams, hi, how are you? Anybody hear me, guys? Put a comment in if you can hear me. Just put yeah or a number 1 or something just to let me know you can hear me. So loads of double tapping. Can you get over hazard perception? That's not my plan for today. Oh yeah, it is a plan for today actually. How long can you join me for? Whoever asked that question, how long can you stay on here for this morning? Because I will be covering box junctions, signs, and then my 3-click technique. I have a course completed problem. You can't ask me about course problems on here. I can't, only because I can't help you. I can't help you with any technical issues. Oh wait, hey! Oh my goodness, what an amazing result! I don't get my messages. I have someone that does it for me, but I went quickly through some, and you had an amazing result. You can stay throughout the live, fantastic. I have got 3-click technique coming up later. Good morning, right? Salma, I'm fine. Chelsea, hello. Does the course have an expiry date? No, it doesn't have an expiry date. My weekend was good, thank you. I rested my voice. I've been doing too many lives. I've got a sore voice, so I need to cut them down. I'll be live every day 9 till 12, and I may do some evenings, but I won't do the afternoons because my voice is going, and I can't do that. Otherwise I won't be able to do anything. I can eat all 100%, but feed 70%. Is that again another problem with my course? I can't respond to you. I'm really sorry. I can't help. But if you go here, that will help you. Hey, I came on to you. I passed my theory test. Oh, Megan, thank you. Megan Downey. Awesome. Thanks for coming on and letting me know that. Alway got an absolutely amazing result on theory test a couple of days ago. An absolutely amazing result. Do people still need to learn stopping distance? No, they don't. No. What you need to learn about stopping is... about stopping distance is what will affect your stopping distance. What will affect stopping distances, guys? You don't need to learn the exact number of feet in braking distance, in thinking distance, in overall distance. That's not what you need to know anymore. But what do you need to know? What will affect how quickly your car comes to a complete stop? Can anybody put an answer in here? What will affect? There's lots of things that will affect how quick your car will come to a stop. I just want to say I got the course and I absolutely love, and my confidence has shot up. Stop it, I remember your name. Stop it, that's awesome. Thank you so much. It makes me feel great. Did I have a street party? Yeah, it did. The weather will stop. Yeah, if it's wet, it'll take you twice as long to stop. If it's icy, 10 times as long to stop. So well done, the weather. If it's very hot, the tarmac can get very soft, and that can have an effect on how quickly you stop. Tyre wear. If your tread depth is really low, Aaron, drink water. Well done. Yeah, your tyre wear. Rain, brilliant. Anything else? Your speed, yeah, going too fast for the conditions, obviously, yeah. And car maintenance, yeah, having a well-maintained car. Drugs, alcohol, your condition of your brake. Some brilliant answers coming here. This is everything. I mean, this is makes much more sense to need to know this stuff, isn't it? Rather than the exact distance it will take to stop. But yeah, so the weather, the road surface, whether it's gritty or whether it's a good smooth road surface. whether you're tired, whether you've had drugs, whether you've had alcohol, if your brakes are in good condition, if your tyres are in good condition, if your car is well maintained, all that kind of thing will affect. Just past my 8th, bosh. Got me thinking, oh, Jennifer, good luck for 10:30. Come back on when you finish and let me know how you got on. I passed because of you. Thank you so much. Thank you. So Tiana, Moni Q, thank you so much for coming on and letting me know that. Congratulations. What does this sign mean, guys? Who knows what this sign means? If you do, put it in the comments. If you don't, put it in the comments. Put 23rd of June, we go again. Yeah. Put IDK if you don't know, or put your comment in if you do know. And I won't read them all out, but I'll see what you're putting. Yeah, we've got the 2 different answers that I normally would expect people to come up with. So you're almost, half of you are there and half of you are almost there. Okay, so I'm going to show you that so you can clearly see what you're getting right, or clearly see what you're not getting right. I'm having issues using your test. If you're having issues, go to Test Buddy and message them. I can't help you on here. There are thousands of people using it, so there isn't an issue with it, which is good for you. But it's not good that you can't use it. The person that's just said that. So please go onto Test Buddy and message them, and they will help you. But I can't help you on here. I'm sorry, just because there's nothing I can do. Okay, so let me find the 3 cards that are going to help you to understand this sign, and then you'll find it super easy. Okay, so what people get mixed up with is these 2 signs. Okay, this sign, let me show you it here. This sign is showing you quite clearly, if you look at it, it's showing you there's 2 lanes. The 2 lanes get narrow, and at the top of the picture here, you still end up with 2 lanes. Okay, so that is telling you that the road is going to get narrow on both sides of the road. So you're on maybe an old road, maybe a rural road, a road that's going to get quite narrow. It's made for very narrow cars or whatever. So the road gets narrowed. The road narrows in. Yeah, well done, or user. This one is showing you the road gets narrow on just one side of the road. Yeah, can you see that? I have my theory. Passed my theory thanks to your lives and cause. Emma, awesome. I passed my theory last week, all thanks to you. Daniel, awesome. Okay, so road gets narrow on both sides, road gets narrow on one side, and this one is different. This one is end of dual carriageway. So some people thought this one meant end of dual carriageway. Notice the difference. At the top of the picture, on this one, there's only 1 lane. So this one means end of dual carriageway. And these 2 are talking about the road getting narrow. Does that now make more sense to anybody? Put a yes or a Y for yes in the comments if that makes a bit more sense to any of you. Just put a Y for yes if it does. Let me have a drink. Safia, morning. It does. Brilliant, brilliant. So half of you had it right already, which is brilliant. And half of you thought this one meant end of dual carriageway. Now you know it doesn't, because at the top of this screen, the picture, there's still 2 lanes. Okay, so clearly see the difference, then it make it really, really easy for you. Yeah, Emily, 2 lanes merge into 1 lane. That's end of dual carriageway sign. Road gets narrow sign. If you go through my course, you will find all of this stuff super easy. Here's someone that's been through my course, as well as people you've seen on this live already. I just wanted to say a massive thank you. I passed my theory today, first try, with 50 out of 50. I wouldn't have been able to do it without your course and live videos on TikTok. Thank you so much. Alway, who is always on here, messaged me the other day. Don't know if you're still on here. Who got a result almost as good as this one with the theory a few days ago, just by going through my course. If you go through the course, you will pass. Let's go through another question. You asked me about stopping distances. Somebody asked me, do I need to know stopping distances in my theory test? Well, you don't need to know how many metres it will take you to stop if you're going at 30 mile an hour, 50 mile an hour, etc, etc. You don't need to know how many seconds it's going to take you to get your foot from the gas pedal to the brake pedal. how far you'd have travelled in the meantime. You don't need to know that anymore. What you do need to know is about weather conditions and about things that will affect how quickly you stop the car. You also need to know about time distances, time gaps. So what's the minimum time gap? Thank you for sharing, thank you for following. What's the minimum time gap you should leave when following a vehicle on a wet road? My course is pinned there for you. Jose, morning. Is it 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, or 4 seconds on a wet road? So pop your answer in the comments. Let me know how many of you know this. Some great answers coming in, but if you don't know, don't worry about it. But IDK if you don't know, or have a guess at it, it doesn't matter, because I'm here to teach you. If you don't know, if you're very sure about it, like you, it's Rocky, then great. But if you don't know, don't worry, I'm here to tell you and explain to you and help you right now. But the more people that tell me they don't know, the more of an explanation I'll give. If everybody puts the correct answer in, I'll just skip past it and thinking, wrong one there, everybody knows it already. Yeah, mother knows it as well. Brilliant. A lot of you do know it. A couple of you don't. Well, the answer is actually 4 seconds. Let me explain it to you. The minimum time gap. Remember, you might have to swipe your screen to the right to get rid of this royal for a day. But remember, if you need to leave a good distance between your car and the car in front of you. Otherwise, when the car in front of you brakes heavily, you won't be able to stop in time, you'll crash into it. So you want to be leaving, if it's dry, look at my cars, if it's dry, a 2 second gap. That means if it's not been raining, of course. So this is the car in front of you. Watch it as it goes past something that's not moving and say, only if, this is your car, watch this car and say, only a fool breaks the 2 second rule. If you get to the same lamppost, when you finish saying it, then you are 2 seconds behind. And in dry weather, good luck, Hannah Weller. In dry weather, it's 2 seconds. When it's wet, it will take you longer to stop. So when it's wet, it's doubled to 4 seconds. And when it's icy, it'll take you loads of time to stop. So it's going to be 10 times the distance. 10 times the 2 seconds is 20 seconds, isn't it? So 2, 4 and 20 seconds. Yeah, 10 times greater, absolutely. I watched you for 2 solid weeks after failing my theory. Sometimes finally got a pass. Yay, Lee Coop. Oh my goodness. That is brilliant. Well done you for investing your time and energy and learning so much and passing. That's brilliant. So 2 seconds, 4 seconds and 20 times. Remember, it's always a time gap. So if they say, is it 2 seconds or is it 2 car lengths? It's not car length, it's a time gap. Does that make sense? Miffy, yay, you passed. Do I have a website with mock tests? No, I've got a course with mock tests. I don't have a website with mock tests. You can Google to do mock tests for free, but no, my course does learning first of all, and then it shows you some mock tests. Is this your first time watching me? Can you put some yeses in the comments? Which days and times are you live on TikTok? I'll be live on TikTok Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday at 9 till 12. So 3 hours every morning at 9. That's this week and next week. I may come on occasionally in the evenings. If you have a problem logging into the course, please don't mention it on here, because there's nothing I can do to help you, I'm afraid. I can't do anything. So please go here and they will help you. So lots of people watching me for the first time. Hello guys, you're welcome. Thank you for watching me. I'll tell you who I am. My name is Annie. I'm getting ready to book my Thursdays, but I want to learn from you. Cool. Well, go on to this here. Invest in my course that's taken me years and years to put together for you. My name is Annie. I'm a driving instructor, and ADI means I'm an approved driving instructor, Chelsea. I'm also an audit trainer, which means I'm on the official register for driving instructor trainers. And I'm a theory test expert, and I'm here to make theory easy for you. Oh, I hope your brother does okay. Exam nay. Thank you, El Karaja. El Karaja, is that? Okay, where am I based? I'm a driving instructor. I run a driving school in Knutsford, Northwich in Cheshire. I don't do very many lessons because I do mostly this. I do this every day of the week. I'm a theory test expert. Like I say, I'm here to make theory easy for you. If it's your first time watching me, please, does anybody here struggle with box junctions? If you do, double tap the screen like crazy. Let me get up to at least 10,000 likes and I will be... I'll get onto my box junctions lessons. I'm going to make box junctions super easy for you. So if you ever struggle with them, then they're not hard, honestly. They're really simple to understand. It's just that no one's properly explained it to you. Just looked at theory test questions and tried to answer them. You know it, but like a recap. What's wrong with a recap? It makes it very strong in your mind. The other thing is, if you know it but want to recap, when you actually come across a box junction, we'll make you 20. London sisters, hi, you do that. When I can say inside the box, you get confused. Yeah, look, do you know what? You're not the only one. People have been driving for years and years do as well. But it's actually really simple. And I'm going to show you how easy it is in a second. So even if you can answer the question and you know it, you want to know it well. So if you come up to it in your test or when you're a driver, you know exactly what to do. So the question is... Sarjadi, go there please and message them. They'll help you. When may you enter a box junction? When there are fewer than 2 vehicles ahead, when your exit road is clear, or when traffic signs direct you. So pop your answer in the comments. Sometimes you'll know the answer but not properly understand it, and that's fine because I'm going to explain it to you anyway. I'm going to make box junctions dead easy for you. So keep putting your answers in, keep double tapping the screen. London Sisters promised me 20,000 likes. So let's get over there. Now keep putting your comments in, keep going with them, keep going. So lots of different answers. So lots of correct answers. Some of you know it, and you're doing it. Thank you, London. You got me there. Wow. Okay, let me talk about box junctions with you. So yellow box junctions are designed to keep clear of traffic. So they don't want people sitting in the car, in a box junction and blocking the road. Thank you, London Sisters and everybody else. They don't want people blocking the road. Just put a yes, a Y for yes, if that makes sense. They're just there so that people don't go into the box junction and sit and wait there. The traffic lights have changed and they are there blocking the road. Everybody else can't carry on with their journey. So that is... Nathan, you should go into a box junction. You should go in, except if you're going to block the road, and I'll show you that in a minute. Because the rules are really simple. The rules at box junction are really simple, I promise you. You should only go into the box junction. So firstly, you should go into a box junction. You should. You're supposed to go into it. But only if you're not going to get stuck in it when the traffic lights have changed. Put a yes now. Put a Y for yes now, if that makes sense. And I'll show you now in my next slide how to not get stuck. Okay, I'll show you how to not get stuck, but it is dead easy because whenever you're going to go anywhere, say it's at traffic lights, say traffic lights are on green. If the road you're going into is blocked with traffic, you wouldn't go. Does that make sense? Put G for green if it makes sense. That if the traffic lights change to green and the road you want to go to is full of traffic and nothing's moving, you wouldn't go. You'd stay behind the line because you've got nowhere to go to. That makes sense. Brilliant. This is pretty much the same concept with box junctions. You're doing brilliantly. Shalik, good luck for today. So look at this blue car here. This blue car has decided to wait behind the line even though the traffic lights are on green. The blue car wants to go straight ahead, but the road they want to go into is blocked with traffic. Now, the blue car would have to wait where this red arrow is. And if this traffic doesn't move, the blue car would be stuck there when the traffic lights change. Put B for blue if that makes sense. I need to know that makes sense so I can move on to the next bit of explanation. There's so many awesome comments coming in, but I can't get through them all. I'm sorry. I'm trying to read them, but I can't respond to them all. Brilliant. So the blue car's waiting there because otherwise, when the traffic lights change, they could be stuck in the jump. If these cars move and they could get through, they'll go and wait where this orange car is. Now the green car was here, and the green car has gone to wait in a box junction. The green car has gone to wait inside the box junction, and that's absolutely okay because the green car wants to turn right, and the road the green car wants to go into is not blocked with traffic. So when the traffic lights change, the green car will be able to go. What is stopping the green car from turning? I'm going to have a zero tolerance on my lives, so any silly comments, please let me know, and the person will be blocked because it has a massive impact on my lives. So please let me know any silly comments. Yeah, the only thing that's stopping this green car from turning, well done guys, is these cars here. And when the traffic lights change, what will these cars do? What will happen? Hang on a second. When the traffic lights change, what will happen to the oncoming traffic? Right, I'm going to have to go off the live. I'm going to have to stop the live because too many comments, too many silly comments, and TikTok don't like it. So I'm going to have to stop, I'm afraid. Which is a shame because a lot of people on here. It's not about ignoring them, okay? It's about TikTok messaging me. TikTok actually messaging me, okay, and telling me. So, and then TikTok messaged me and tell me they're very unhappy. Let me see. Oh yeah, Taylor's, TikTok blocked my viewers. I had about 20 viewers, 20 or 30 viewers. They said we're not going to send anyone to your live because you're getting too many silly comments. So that I've got to, okay, so they seem to have stopped. Let's see if we can carry on. I know Amy Binley, but if TikTok block me, they said they're going to cancel my account if it carries on. So I've really got to not let it happen. Okay. So anyway, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. So this green car is waiting there. They've made a really, really good decision, and because the road they're going into is not blocked with traffic. The only thing that's stopping them is these white cars here. And when the white cars will stop coming as soon as the traffic lights change. So the green car will not be stuck in the box junction. This blue car could be stuck in the box junction, but this green car will not be stuck in the box junction. Does that make sense? Let me know. Put a G for green if you now understand why it's okay for the green car to wait inside a box junction. It makes sense. Brilliant. G for green. Brilliant. Anybody who's on here regularly wouldn't mind moderating for me, please DM me. There's actually a few people on here, and we can just get rid of those silly comments a lot quicker. So if you wouldn't mind moderating, please just DM me and I'll add you later on today. Yeah, if you're always on, let me know. I don't know how to do it on here, but if you just DM me, then I will follow you and then add you. If that's okay? That would be brilliant. Then I don't have to stop the lives. So you can wait in a box junction if your exit road is clear. That means the road you're going into, and all you're waiting for is oncoming traffic to pass by. Does that make sense? So let's come back to the question. I'm trying to work out how to add moderators as we go along, which I know you can do, and I can't work it out. You've just been staring at me for ages. Okay, so you need to, yeah, I'll work it out. I'll work it out how to do it as we go along. There is a way of doing it. Okay, so you may enter a box junction. What is the answer here now? When may you enter a box junction? Can you show a situation where you can't go into the box junction when you're turning right? Chelsea, you can't go into a box junction when you're turning right if this road here, see the road the car's going into, if that was blocked full of traffic, if there was a traffic jam, if it had nowhere to go. Because then when the traffic lights changed, these cars would stop coming, but this car would be stuck here. So the situation where this car couldn't wait here is if this road was blocked full of traffic, but it's not blocked, it's clear. The exit road is clear. The exit road is not blocked. Does that make sense, Chelsea? Does that make sense now? It's Joe time, yay! What's that? A daffodil, love daffodils. When may you enter a box junction? When there are fewer than 2 vehicles ahead. When your exit road is clear. When traffic signs direct you. You know the answer now, don't you? Yes, Danny, absolutely. Brilliant. So the answer there is B, when your exit road is clear. Now, if you are here, let me go back to the picture. If you are here and the traffic lights change, you've already gone over the line, so you are through the account. So it's absolutely fine for you to carry on going into your new road. As soon as you're over the line, then you can go into your new road. Oh my goodness, I'm going to spend all my time blocking people. Okay, so you can wait in a box junction when your exit road is clear. Please stop asking me about other stuff while I'm doing this. Well, there's Ask Annie slide, then you can ask me about other stuff, but I want to talk about box junctions right now. Gabby, thank you. When may you stop and wait? This is another question, very much the same. Just worded differently. The question in your test might be worded even differently to this one. So when may you stop and wait in a box junction? When oncoming traffic prevents you from turning right. When you're in a queue of traffic turning left. When you're in a queue of traffic going ahead. Or when you're on a roundabout. A, B, C or D. Remember what I've just said to you about box junctions. Have a think about it. Box junctions are really, don't overthink them. They're really, really basic and really simple. You don't go if you've got nowhere to go to. That's all it's about. All it's about is having somewhere to go to. That's all it is. Oh no, I've lost it. So there's only one option. It's not one option or another option. It's just one option. If you can try and think of what the one option is. And the one option is it's A, when oncoming traffic prevents you from turning right. Okay, you're allowed to wait in a box junction if the road you're going into is not blocked with traffic. The only thing that's stopping you from turning is traffic coming towards you. That's all it is. It's as simple as that. You can wait in a box junction for long periods. You wouldn't wait for long periods because as soon as the traffic lights change, you'd be able to go. Where are you watching me from, guys? I've got 1,500 people on here, which is amazing. It's making me feel great because I only had a handful of people last week. So where are you watching me from? I'm in Knutsford, which is in Cheshire. I run a driving school there. I'm good. You're in Scotland, Swansea, Newbury, Nottinghamshire, London, South Wales, Belgium, Milton Keynes, Ireland. Where else? Hull. I was born in Hull, Zena. I'm good, thank you. Newcastle. Solihull. Exeter, Glasgow, Croydon, Middlesex, Rotherham, all over. We are from all over the place. I'm a Forest of Dean, Crewe, Runcorn. I'm not far from Runcorn. From all over the place, learning theory and getting better at theory. And you're with Annie. My name is Annie. I'm an ADI. Which means I'm an approved driving instructor. I'm also an audit registered trainer. That means I'm on the official register for driving instructor trainers. And I'm a theory test expert. And I'm here to make theory easy for you, whether you're from Cornwall, High-Low, Amy Binley, or Macclesfield, which is right near me because I'm in Knutsford. So hello from Macclesfield. Hey, if you see me, I am getting lots of people coming up to me saying, hello, I know who you are. So please don't be shy. If you see me, come and say hello to me. It makes my day. I'm a theory test expert and I have created a theory test course. Hello from Isle of Man and Stockport. You'll be back, brilliant. I've created a course. I found out what you struggle with many years ago, over many years, and I've spent years putting together information and a course that will help you. The course is only $34.99. You're scared of motorways. I did a motorway lesson yesterday with my learner. Bad girl Lee Star, and my learner would tell you, she will tell you that it's as soon as you get some more knowledge, it's easy. You do have to focus on motorways. You do have to focus, and you do have to, stay in good position and change lanes correctly and get up enough speed. But do it with an instructor. Honestly, it's fine. But have a motorway lesson. Anyway, what I want to go over now is my Signs Made Easy lesson. Who here ever struggles with signs questions? You didn't think learners could drive on motorways? Yes, they can, if they're with a driving instructor. Learners can go on motorways with a driving instructor. Anybody here ever struggle with science questions? I'm going to make them super easy for you. Who here has never seen this lesson? Put yes, I've seen it, or no, I have never seen this lesson. I want to know how many new people are here. I want to know if I'm presenting this to people who have seen it before or who haven't seen it before. Yes, no, no, no. No, I've seen it, but we want to go over it again. Amy, brilliant. Brilliant. Yeah. So lots of no's, which is good. Lots of yeses. I'm sorry if you don't want to see it. That's what I'm doing today. So I've done box junctions. I'm doing road signs now. Then I'll be doing my 3-click technique to help you with hazard perception. And then I'll be doing go with the flow, my contra-flow lesson. So this, you're getting better, and it's all thanks to you. Oh, Chelsea, awesome. It's down to you for investing your time in yourself to learn this stuff. And you know what? You'll have knowledge that people who've been driving for years don't have. Because some stuff I'm going to teach you now, people who've been driving for years don't know. and they wouldn't be able to pass their theory test. So, signs made easy. This slide here is to show you and demonstrate that here you see 4 different road signs. 4 different road signs, and they all mean completely different things. And they're all different shapes and different colours. So it's really important that you understand the shapes and the colours of signs so that you can answer theory test questions really, really easily. You can work it out. You can work out what is the wrong answer and what is the correct answer. Does that make sense? You don't have to be confused always. Roa, you can learn all of this or learn some of it. If you don't learn all of it today, I'll be doing the same lesson again later this week. I'll be doing the same lesson again next week. So keep on watching me, keep on finding out all about this, but you don't need to be confused. Let me go through some techniques with you to make it easy. So first of all, what does this sign mean? What does this sign mean? Cyclists are prohibited. Route for cyclists only. Warning, cycle route ahead. Parking place for pedal cycles. So put A, B, C or D in the comments. I need to know how many of you know it and how many of you don't know it. And if you do know it, that's brilliant. If you don't know it, please put in the comments, I don't know, or put a guess in there and let me know what you think. So please put IDK. If you don't put IDK, even if you don't know it, if you don't put IDK, I might think everybody knows it. And if I think everybody knows it, then I won't explain it very much to you because I don't need to if everybody knows it. So it's really important when you don't know something that you tell me you don't know, and then I can help you. Does that make sense? Brilliant. You're not sure. Brilliant. Or you can have a guess at it and you think, well, actually, I know the answer, but I don't know why I know the answer. So it's a circle sign. When you look at this sign, you can see it's a circle sign. And when you look at circle signs, you need to notice the shape and the colour. Because all circle signs are orders. They're telling you what you must do or what you must not do. So if you see a sign that's in a circle shape, it's telling you you must do this, you must not do that. London Walk. You can easily remember that circle signs are orders. Thank you, Ghost. You can easily remember that circle signs are orders if you do this with me. So make a circle shape with your hands. So do this now, make a circle shape. You done it? Okay, and now look at your hand and you see the shape of an O for order. So circle signs are orders. So do that and then put D in the comments for done. When you've done it, let me know, put a D for done. Then I'll move on to the next slide. So circle signs are orders. Brilliant. I want quite a few, got 600 odd people on here. So I really want a few D's for done. And I'm getting them through. That's brilliant. Well done. And some ticks as well. Well done. So we've got 2 different order signs to learn. We've got blue circles and we've got red circles. Hi, Pink Princess. Blue and red circular shaped signs. Remember, they are orders. Blue circle signs are telling you what you must do. Just say this word out loud. Blue must do, or this road is for you. Blue must do, or this road is for you. Just say that out loud. It'll help you to remember. Then put D for done in the comments. It will help you to remember that blue signs, blue circle signs are telling you what you must do, or blue circle signs are telling you that this road is for you to use. So give me an example. Who can give me an example of something silly that could be inside this sign? I'll tell you one. If there was a dinosaur inside that sign, a picture of a dinosaur, it'd be in this sign, this road is for dinosaurs. If there was a bird inside, it would say this road is for birds, okay? So whatever's inside is telling you this road is for you. Blue must do, or this road is for you. And the other word, if there was Spider-Man, yes, if Spider-Man was inside that sign, this road would be for Spider-Man. Awesome. Now the other word you can use for must do is mandatory. M for must, M for mandatory. Brilliant. Yeah, if there was cows in there, it'd be a road for cows. Okay, so blue must do. Must do is the same as mandatory. Mandatory means must do. Do you remember when they were telling us a couple of years ago that there was ice creams? Yeah, ice creams inside there. So mandatory that we wear a face mask. Do you remember that? And the news, they were saying it's mandatory that you wear a face mask. Face masks are mandatory. That meant we must wear them. Okay, so that's how you can remember that word. So here are two examples of mandatory signs. Remember, blue must do, or this road is for you. Mandatory signs. So who is this road for? Who is that road for? You've got it. You know it. It's a road for trams. It's a route for trams. This is a tram because it's got this diamond-shaped electrical thing at the top of it. Yeah, it's called trams. Yes, yeah, I know. It's not easy for everybody, is it? Some people live near trams. Some people never see them. Some people are not even from this country or don't speak English very well. But yes, the word is a tram. Trams are run on rails that are on our roads. Yeah, brilliant. So this is a route for trams to use. If blue must do, or this road is for you, what must you do? If you see this sign, what must you do? Oh, I've got a picture of a tram king. If blue must do, or this road is for you, what must you do? You must turn in the direction of the arrow. Brilliant. You must turn left. Fantastic. Well done. Now let's move on to the next shape of sign, next colour, okay? So we've got blue signs tell you what you must do. It's Joe time, thank you. Red signs, red circle signs tell you what you must not do, or you must not use this road. Thank you, Becca. You must not, Becca Whitley, you must not use this road. Okay, think red O means no. So just say that out loud to yourself. Do you know what? You could do the actual signs as well. Thank you, Lord Mike. You could do the signs as well. It'd help you to learn it forever, wouldn't it? Yeah, so if you can give yourself different ways of remembering rather than just hearing it and letting it go over your head, if you can interact, say things out loud, type things in, do silly signs with your hands, it will help you to learn like children learn like that, okay? They learn easier than we do because we don't give ourselves fun ways of learning sometimes. Yes, Dizzy Devil, awesome. Red O means no. Oh, Bunda, I thought it was going to be a silly comment. That's a sensible comment. Yes, in an emergency, you can use your phone when driving. Yeah. And it's important that you do. I mean, if you are being chased by somebody, Lord Mike, thank you, then you really want to be using your phone and telling the police you need help, okay? I've got a mini speaker, I've got tennis, I've got all sorts. Red O means no, okay? You do not use this road, or you're not allowed to do this. Ravshot, my course is pinned there for you. Okay, so the other word is prohibited. Red O means no, they are prohibitory signs. If there was a duck inside the sign, it would mean no ducks on this road. So red O means no. No to what? Who cannot use this road? I think Bunda's being silly, and I've just blocked them because we all know that. Anybody over 12 knows that, don't they? Okay, so yeah. So no cars, brilliant, no cars. It's not no motor vehicles. Let me help you with that. Okay, so this one here, just a car inside, so no cars. Okay, this one, it's got a motor car and a motorbike. So this one is no motor vehicles. Motor vehicles are prohibited. Yeah, prohibited, not allowed. Yeah, whereas this one, what do you think this one means? It's got nothing inside it at all. What's this one got on it? Connie, you got the next one. Brilliant. This one is got nothing inside it. So what is it saying no to? Does anybody know? You don't know. Yeah, it's no Elaine Gray, you know your stuff, don't you? It's no vehicles, okay? Because they can't fit a car and a lorry and a bicycle and a motorbike. They can't fit everything in there, so they just leave it blank. It's no vehicles at all, okay? No vehicles. Brilliant. Okay, so if red O means no and blue must do or this road is for you, remember those two phrases. I made them up for you guys. So, you know, say them out loud. Remember them forever. They'll help you answer so many questions. What does this sign mean? Does it mean cyclists are prohibited? Remember what prohibited means. Does it mean this is a route for cyclists? Does it mean warning, cycle route ahead? Or does it mean parking place for pedal cycles? I'm going to show you what my lovely Lucy, who does a lot of stuff for me, what she's just sent me. I've got to get that printed out, haven't I? I'll show people again later. Okay, so yeah, so this sign is blue must do or this road is for you. This is a route for cyclists, okay? I know, it's not funny. Yeah. So when you email me, quite often it'll be Lucy that responds because I get hundreds of messages. I can't respond to them all. So yeah, so blue must do or this road is for you, route for cyclists only. Cool. So what does this, let's move on to the next shape. What does this sign mean? Does it mean pedestrians in the road, zebra crossing, no pedestrians or pedestrians only? Is this woman real? Well, Claudius, I have 700 odd people watching me, so obviously you don't want to watch. That's fine. That's fine. What does this sign mean? A, B, C or D. Pop your answers in the comments. Let me know what you think. Is it A, B, C or D? Brilliant. Okay, let's move on. So when you look at this sign, notice it's a triangle. Notice the shape of it. They're all red, but notice the shape. Because triangle signs are warning signs. All triangle shaped signs are warning you about something. Don't drive past a sign in a triangle shape and ignore it. It's telling you what to expect. It's warning you. Lovely, lovely comments. And you can easily remember that if you do this with me, join in with me. Make a triangle shape with your hands. Are you doing that? Yes, Cushy, we do until we've been taught it. Okay, make a triangle shape with your hands and then open your hands out and see the shape of a W for warning. Triangle signs are warning signs. So do that and then put a D for done in the comments. Just do that and then put a D for done. Thank you, Fate Bringer was that. So all triangle signs are warning signs. Do that and it will help you to remember that triangle signs are warning signs. And even if you don't quite know what the sign means, you can work the answer out. You can say, well, I know it's a warning sign. I know it's a warning sign. Here are 3 examples of warning signs. Thank you, Connie. And Amy. Here are 3 examples of warning signs. This one is showing you a car close behind another car, very close behind another car. So what do you think that sign is warning you about? Hi Eddie, are you on? Can we have a 0 tolerance, Eddie? 0 tolerance. Even people that are saying this is stupid, I normally let it go, but let's have a 0 tolerance today. Because followers have got back up again. TikTok have forgiven me for the indiscretions of others. It's warning you about traffic queues. Well done, well done. What about this sign here? What about this sign here? It's warning you about ice on the road. You can't ignore that sign. You shouldn't ignore it, should you? Okay, and what about this one here? Sign C. What is that warning you about? So we've got traffic queues, we've got warning of ice on the roads, so it's going to be slippery. And what about this one here? Rebecca, yeah, it is, isn't it? Oh, hi Trucker Nate, how are you? Yeah, it's absolutely, it's going to be wild horses. So this one would be horses that are being ridden, and this one would be wild horses. You know, and there's going to be a big difference of where the horses are and how they're behaving if they're wild and if they're being ridden, okay? So notice the difference between the two. Cool. So if all triangle signs are warning signs, what does this sign mean? Now what you can do is you can get rid of 2 rubbish answers, because 2 of those answers are not warning signs. Oh, who's that? 15, what, Isabel, oh, can't read that. 15 Abel Thompson, is that Isabel Thompson supposed to be? Okay, so 2 of these signs are not warning signs. Do you like my nails? These are my holiday nails, thank you. So which 2 can we get rid of? A and B, B and C, C and D. Which 2 are rubbish answers? And now that we know they are not warning signs, we can get rid of them. Which 2 are they? If you think you're learning, then please sign up for this course and I will help you to pass your theory test next time. So who's Hannah Maloney? Remove C and D. I will. I'll remove C and D. If that was no pedestrians, what shape and colour would it be? Natalia, you're learning from my course. It's amazing. Thank you so much. It's taken me years and years to put together, and I really appreciate that comment, so thank you so much. If it was no pedestrians, what shape and colour would that sign be? Yes, Joyce, I'll just read out what, there's loads of people saying the right thing, so well done, guys. I'll just read out one or 2 names. And Holly. Yeah, if it was no pedestrians, it'd be a red circle, Dizzy Devil, wouldn't it? A red circle. Red O means no. If there was a red circle with a pedestrian inside of it, it would mean no pedestrians. You're working it out. It's awesome. If it was pedestrians only, what shape and colour would it be? If it was pedestrians only, what shape and colour would it be? It would be a blue circle, wouldn't it? Selena, Natalia and Anna Faye. Brilliant. Yeah, it would be a blue circle. Blue must do or this road is for you. Okay, blue must do or this road is for you. So look, no pedestrians. A route for pedestrians only. That makes sense? Put a Y for yes, if that makes sense. And we can get rid of no pedestrians and pedestrians only, because they would be circle signs. We know there'd be circle signs because no pedestrians, that's an order. Route for pedestrians, that's an order. It's telling us who must use this road or who must not use this road. And we can get rid of those as rubbish answers. And now we've only got 2 options left. We've got a 50-50 chance. Hi Maria. We've got a 50-50 chance of getting the answer correct. Does that make sense? Oh, I'm sorry to hear you just failed your practical. What have you failed on, Kate? Have a think about what you need to learn and book it again straight away. Okay, pedestrians in the road or zebra crossing. Now, which one of those signs, which one of those does this sign mean? Is it pedestrians in the road or is it zebra crossing? Let me know what you think, and then, hello Salim, and then I will see what help is needed. I've got a tip that will help you with this sign, okay? It's a top tip. It's triangle, so it's warning, right? Yeah, triangle signs, look at the triangle shape with my hands, are warning signs. Look at the shape of a W for warning. Triangle signs are warning signs. So it's warning you, and it's either warning you that you might be pedestrians in the road, or it's warning you of a zebra crossing. So first of all, why would there be a warning sign of pedestrians in the road? Why would you get that warning sign? Why would that be? Elaine Gray, because you're in the countryside. It's not because of roadwork. You might get a temporary one. No, I'm wrong. You are right. You might get a temporary one because of roadworks. Well done, yeah. But a permanent one you would get because there was no pavement. You're in the middle of the country. There's no pavement, so people have to walk in the road, okay? So that's why you might get it. Now, does this look like, if the sign, this is a tip for this sign only. Remember that. This is a tip for this sign only. If it was pedestrians in the road, would that be one pedestrian or more than one pedestrian? This is a tip to help you remember and learn this particular question. If it was pedestrians in the road, it would be more than one pedestrian. If a pedestrian was walking on the road, would the road be that narrow, really, really close to the pedestrian's feet, or would the road be really, really wide? Just put N for narrow or W for wide. If the pedestrian was walking in a road, would the road be that narrow, as in that picture, or would it be much wider? It'd be much wider. So, is this pedestrians, more than one pedestrian in the road, or is this a pedestrian walking across a crossing? If you don't understand, then you need to listen to this again. You need to sign up for my course and you can listen to it again and again and again. Okay, so is this more than one pedestrian in a road, or is it a pedestrian on a narrow crossing? A or B? Yes, Holly. Yes, youth unit. Yeah. So forget about zebra markings on the road. Okay, forget about that. They've not got that. This is a zebra crossing. It's a warning you of a zebra crossing. If it was pedestrians in the road, for this particular sign, it's pedestrians, more than one pedestrian. Okay, so I'm having a no tolerance. I won't have people telling me to hurry up or slow down, because those people get ruder and ruder and ruder. So I will just block. Cool. Okay, so pedestrians in the road, zebra crossing. Pedestrians, more than one pedestrian. Zebra crossing, that's a pedestrian walking across a crossing. Okay, so don't think it should have black and white markings. If that was a pedestrian walking across a road, it wouldn't be that narrow. Those lines are really, you love my nails, thank you, so do I. Those lines are really near a pedestrian. Roads aren't that narrow, so it's not a pedestrian on a road, that is a pedestrian on a crossing. I don't ghost, I don't mind them. They're just children, but they can ruin my account for me. That's why I have to block them. Good morning, Swan Lake. How are you? And thank you, Connie Lee. I was going to say about my nails too. Oh, thank you. Have them done, especially, got rid of the green for once, but I'll come back to green next time. Okay, let's move on. Do you now understand triangle shaped signs? If you do, put a T for triangle. If you now know that all triangle signs are warning signs. Theory test easy. It seems to have sorted itself out. I've emailed TikTok and they have forgiven forgiven the people on here for saying silly things. Okay, so it's sorted itself out. Theory test easy, Havida. So thank you for your messages. Made me feel a bit better that someone's thinking of me. So thank you. Guys, follow Theory Test Easy. Theory Test Easy, put your comment in again. Just put hi and everyone follow Theory Test Easy. You'll get loads and loads more of lives, different times of the day. And Havida will explain things in real detail to you. So particularly if your English isn't your first language, then you can go on to watch Theory Test Easy's lives. So Havida, put your comment in again so people can see you. So let's put a, I think she might have gone. She might have gone. Okay, so what does this sign mean? Has a perception, yes, later on. What does this sign mean? Let's move on to the next shape. Of course, it's pinned there. Does this sign mean warning T-junction ahead? No through road. Do not enter this road. Or road for cars only. A, B, C or D. Pop your answer in the comments. Don't worry if you don't know it because I'm here to teach you. I really need I don't knows. If you know, someone's trying to work it out already, which is brilliant. So please don't ask me to do other stuff while I'm doing road signs. I'm doing road signs right now, so please don't ask about other questions because it's going to be annoying for the 1,000 other people on here or 999 other people. Okay, so let me know what you think the answer is. If you don't know, put IDK. Really important, I know what you know so I can help you more and more. Does that make sense? Because all let's go through it now with you. Double tap the screen. Let me get up to at least, what was 70? Let's get up to at least 80,000 likes and I'll move on to share this lesson, next part of the lesson with you. So 80,000 likes, double tap the screen like crazy. We've got 1,000 people or 1,200 people on here. Let a few more people join, then I can help more and more and more people. That's my aim. I have a course if you want to sign up for the course. The course gives you everything that you need to pass your theory test. So you can watch these lives or you can use my course if you want to be sure you're going to be passed. If you want to be sure you've got everything that you need. So double tap the screen, get me a few more likes and I will get on with rectangle shaped signs because there are 4 different colours to learn. You might want to get a pen and paper. You might want, Natalia, I highly recommend the course. Thank you so much. Share the live. Yes, please share the live. Please follow me on TikTok. Please follow my other TikTok account and I'll be sharing these slides, some of these slides over the next few days. Driving theory practice. Go and follow driving theory practice as well. So there's 4 different colours to learn and I want you to really focus on the blue ones, okay? Try and learn them all, but if you can't, focus on learning blue rectangles. We've got to 100,000 likes. I can't believe it already. Brilliant. Okay, so when you're looking at rectangle shaped signs, notice the shape, notice the colour. Because all rectangle signs are information signs. You can easily remember that rectangle signs are information signs if you do Jobless, I've got a job. Okay. Strange comment. Okay, so all rectangle signs are information signs. Do this with me. Watch me now. So hold one finger up. A feeder, I'm Annie, a feeder is theory test easy, theory test _ easy, okay? So I'm Annie, a feeder is theory test easy. Okay, hold one finger up, so do this with me, join in with me now, okay? Hold one finger up and use that one finger to draw a rectangle. And then use that one finger, look at it, and you can imagine it's the letter I for information, okay? So rectangle signs are information signs. So do that and put a D for done. Yvonne, Sarah, you've got it. So if you... I'm going to have to mute people who are asking me to do other stuff because I can't keep on answering those questions. Okay, so rectangle signs are information signs. Do that and then put a D for done. You do not have to fail. Denise, I'm really sorry, but you do not have to fail. All you have to do is learn and then answer questions, and then you'll find it super easy. You haven't done the learning first. If you've only done an app, you haven't done the learning first. Okay, so now we've got 4 different colours to learn. Are you ready to learn the 4 different colours? Who's ready to learn the 4 different colours? Yeah, brilliant. So the one I really want you to focus on learning and remembering is the blue signs. Blue signs are giving you information on our roads and on our motorways. So blue is information for roads and information for motorways. Okay, so put B for blue if now you know that blue is information for roads and motorways. So if it's a one-way street, we'd get a blue sign telling us. If it's a motorway sign, it would be a blue rectangle sign telling us. So blue signs, information and motorways. Then we've got green and white. So think of those together. Green and white for directions for primary routes and non-primary routes. That means main routes. That means main routes and non-main routes. That means bigger roads and smaller roads. Okay, does that make sense? You will. Sophie Mason, next time you go out, just have a look. You will have seen the green ones. It's just, people say I've never seen blue circle signs, and they do. Just next time you go out, have a look and you go, oh yeah, of course I've seen them. Okay, so main routes, non-main routes, bigger roads, smaller roads, okay? And there's, yes, Amy Binley, there's a brown one as well. Brown ones are for tourist directions. It's quite purple, isn't it? Tourist directions, okay? So let's go through them again. So blue signs are information for our roads and our motorways. What is this? What information are we being given here? Soph Mason, have a look. I promise you will see them all the time. It's just, you haven't taken notice. That's what happens. Yes, Frodo girl, it is a bus lane. Yeah, brilliant. This is a Contraflow. Yes, MW Design, something Designs 222. Yeah, Contraflow bus lane. Yvonne Sarah, yeah, Contraflow bus lane sign. I'm covering that later. If you want to stay with me, I'll make that easy for you. That'll be on our roads, okay? This one is Chelsea Foster, end of motorway. Brilliant. Amy Binley, don't worry. Stay with me to the end of today's lesson and you will properly understand that sign. It's dead easy when I've gone through it. Okay, so end of motorway. Brilliant. So blue signs are used for information on our roads, information on our motorways. Green and white, look at these. You might think now, oh yeah, I have seen these. Okay, so primary routes, non-primary routes, which means main routes and non-main routes, which means bigger roads and smaller roads, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. So I know, Soph. I know. Do you know what? In theory, it can look different than in practice, in real life. Can't it? Yeah. It just looks a bit different. Now you think, oh God, of course I've seen them. Should even put that comment in. Of course I've seen them. But that's what happens, isn't it? Okay, so bigger roads, smaller roads. Oh, Carlanina. Yes. Okay, and then brown signs are for tourist directions, aren't they, Chelsea Foster? So here you got steam railway 300 yards away. What else might you find in a brown sign? You let me know what you have seen. Savika, you are superb. What else have you seen in a brown sign? The zoo, brilliant. What else? What else might you see in a brown sign? A castle, a campsite, Chesington Zoo, Thorpe Park National Trust, a museum, historical places, Hyde Park, a castle, a beach, a caravan park, Wembley Stadium, hotels, churches, tourist attractions, yeah, football grounds, yeah, campsites, Anfield. Is that Anfield? Is that right? I wouldn't know about, but you're telling me that's fine. Hotel, train, the London Eye, tourist attractions. Woburn Safari Park, yes, absolutely. Poulton's Park, don't know where that is, but I'm presuming you're correct there. Awesome. Okay, so somebody put in, this is how you're learning, grow up. I think that person needs to grow up. Okay, Coventry Arena, Yorkshire Wildlife Park, Drayton Manor, all of these places in a brown rectangle sign. Fantastic. Now, if you need my help, then please, Alton Towers, please, then go on to sign up for my course. Sign up for my course. That's where you get the help, all the help you'll need about the whole. My course has helped over 10,000 people to pass. It's more now. It's hundreds more every week. Okay, so please, would it be any railway? This is a steam railway, a particular steam railway where people sit and ride on it. Okay, you're getting paid. None of your business when I'm getting paid. But no, I'm not. Who's going to pay me for doing this? Let me know. Let me know who wants to pay me for doing this. That'd be brilliant. Okay, so Reese, you passed. Yes, awesome. I got my theory on the 26th. This is really helping me. Deborah Warrener, awesome. Now, we want to really, really focus on blue signs, because blue signs are information on our roads, information on our motorways. Oh, son of King David, thank you. Information on our roads and our motorways. Now, this sign here is not a motorway sign. So what information are we being given? This is information. It's blue, it's rectangle, it's an information sign, and it's blue. So what information are we being given? Are we being given information about a warning? T-junction ahead. Would it be a warning if it's an information sign? Would it be no through road, telling us you can't drive through on this road? Is that information? Is do not enter? Is that information? Is road for cars only? Is that information? Which one of these is giving us information? Is warning information, or is warning a warning? Only one of these signs is giving us, only one of these statements is information. Let's go through it. Is warning T-junction ahead? Is that information, or is that a warning sign? Is sign A, would that be a warning sign, or would that be an information sign? Just put W or I. Would sign A be a warning sign or an information sign? it would be a warning sign. So let's get rid of that one. It can't possibly be warning T-junction ahead because that's an information sign. Does that make sense, anybody? Anybody who thought that A was that was a warning sign, do you now realise it can't possibly be a warning sign because warning signs are triangle signs. That is warning information, T-junction ahead. It's a triangle shaped sign. It makes sense, brilliant. So what is the right answer then, guys? Put the right answer in now. So don't get mixed up. Remember what I've said. Look at the shape and the colour first. Look at the shape and the colour. Decide it's an information sign. Which one of those are information? And it must be B, no through road. Because A is a warning sign. C, do not enter that road. That's an order. Do not enter. You're not allowed in this road. What shape and colour would that be? If that's an order, it's telling you you're not allowed. So what shape and colour would it be? Why would I just say dead end if the theory test says no through road? Okay, so I would say, personally, I would say dead end, okay? Barnet. I would, but the DVSA don't. So why would I teach you that meant dead end when the DVSA say it means no through road? Okay, so please be polite. I don't choose the wording. Anybody being impolite is blocked immediately. Okay, if it was do not enter, it'd be a red circle. Red O means no. Do not enter that road. That would be a red circle. Fantastic. If it was road for cars only, what shape and colour would it be? Yeah, I don't choose the wording. The wording is not the wording that I would choose either. Okay, it's not what I would choose. But that's what the DVSA choose. If it was road for cars only, it'd be a blue circle. Blue must do, or this road is for you. Blue circle. It would be a blue circle with a car inside it saying this road is for cars only. But it's not. It's an information sign, no through road. No through road. What does no through road actually mean? I'll do this slide because people think, what, no through road? What does that actually mean? Someone's already put it up. What do you think no through road actually means? Oh dearie, dearie me. Okay, what does no through road actually mean? I know people want to come on and spoil things. They're just young. They're just young. They're just children. I'll just block as many as I can. Okay, no through road, dead end. No, you can't keep on driving through on this road. Look at this road here. If this road would have this sign at the beginning of it, okay? So what it means is when you get to the end of the road, you can't keep on driving through. You've got to turn round and go back and go out the same road, the same way. Okay, so we might call it a dead end. I know, Eddie, I know. Just block away is okay. Some people want to learn, not read silly things. Yeah, so it's a dead end. A road to nowhere. I like it. Chris taxi driver. I like it. The road to nowhere. I live on a road to nowhere. Okay. Not all dead ends have this sign though. Well, what can I do about that? I don't put road signs up either. Okay, so does that make sense? Do you now know that rectangle signs are information signs? That I don't choose the wording of the theory test. Blue rectangle signs are information on our roads and our motorways. Do you now understand that? If you do, put a Y for yes, double tap the screen. I want to get to about 150,000 likes and I've got more signs, questions come up. I don't choose the shapes, I don't choose the colours, I don't choose the wording. I am only going to teach you to help you to pass, to help you to understand. And I have to. She doesn't go out and put the signs on the road herself. I don't actually. No, I don't do that. I don't go and put signs up. I mean, sometimes I'll say to Eddie, and we're both driving instructors, why is that sign there? Why is it that shape? But I didn't choose it. I'm just teaching you it. Elise, I wish it was here when I was trying to learn. Oh, thank you, Kian Hyde. Thank you. Okay, so double tap the screen, guys. I've got 134,500 likes. Chelsea Foster, I love your comments. Thank you. So put some yeses and yeses, yeses in the comments. And let me know you want to move on to the next slide. I've got loads more stuff for you today. I'm here till 12 o'clock. I've been here for an hour and a half. It's an absolute pleasure sharing my knowledge. When I get so many people telling me I'm helping them, I'll continue to share. If it's not suitable for everybody, I understand that, but it is for a lot of people. So what I will do is, I'm not sure. Cool. So keep on double. I've got 140,500 likes. Your dad's a driving instructor. Oh, say hi for me. Say hi. How often do I go live? Every weekday morning, 9 till 12. That's this week and next week. After that, it will be more. I may come on some evenings about 5:30, but I won't schedule those. It depends on how my throat is. Okay, because I can't talk forever. 145,500 likes. Amy Binley, I'm glad you found me as well. Let's keep on double tapping. 146,500 likes. I've already covered box junctions. I've covered the signs. I've said that circle signs are orders. See the circle, see the O for order. So the triangle signs are warning signs. See the triangle, see the W for warning. I said that rectangle signs are information signs. See the rectangle I'm drawing. See the I for information. And now I've got another couple of shapes I want you to be really, really sure about. Don't know about Ireland. I'm really sorry, Laura. Okay, so 151,000 likes. Oh my goodness. And Natalia, that's awesome to hear. Pelican. I can't cover Pelican today. I'll cover it tomorrow though. I'll cover it tomorrow. Okay, so this is a stop sign. You know it's a stop sign because it says stop in the middle of the sign, doesn't it? But what must you do? What must you do by law when you see this sign? By law, what must you do? Thank you, Siobhan. Hello, how are you? Siobhan, it's TikTok have sorted it. Can you see? Yeah, they've obviously, they haven't responded to me, but they've just taken away the restrictions. So I'm very happy this morning. Okay, so what must you do? Siobhan, I'm on a no tolerance. Okay, so like the go faster thing, that's just a comment's going to get sillier and sillier. So I'm just blocking it. Okay, so no, zero tolerance. We can't let these people do this to me again. Okay, so what must you do? You must stop and wait behind the line, even if you think it's safe to keep on going. You are not allowed to. Okay, why is it that shape? Why is it that shape? So Theo, yeah, so it stands out, brilliant. It's kind of circular, so it's like an order, isn't it? A circular with lines on it. It stands out, yeah, because if it was all of those things, but also if it was covered up with snow or ice or mud or something like that, you still know what it meant, wouldn't you? Because it's the only sign that is that shape. Cool. Do you think you must put your tree branches as well can cover it up, can't they, and hedges? Yeah. Do you think you must put your parking brake on? Who thinks you must put your parking brake on? It's red to draw attention to it. It's red. It's an order. We actually did lesson on live. Yes, one and only Sanko. Yeah, I teach it every week. I can't create new lessons all the time because every lesson takes me hours and hours to create. So do you think you must put your parking brake on? Yes or no? Not unless you're on a hill. No. I don't know. I don't know. No, no, no. Yes. Okay, so the answer here, the actual official answer is no. You don't have to put your parking brake on. Driving instructors have to take a driving test before they take a teaching test. I had to do it. Me and all of the people I've taught would definitely put the parking brake on. We definitely want to show the examiner that we are focused only on stopping before we are focused on moving away again. Okay, so yeah, I would definitely put it on, but it's entirely up to you. I wonder if you could pass it. I wonder. I'd like to do a mock test with you. That would be fun, wouldn't it? If I did a mock test with you and recorded it. So yeah, would you put the parking brake on? Well, I would. I'd want to show the examiner that I've definitely stopped. Do you have to? No, it's entirely up to you. Do not keep on moving though. What about this sign? What should you do when you see this sign? Should you stop and give way or keep moving if at all possible? A or B? Should you stop and give way or should you keep moving if at all possible? Or you don't know, you just don't know what you need to do. Does anyone on here, any driving instructors on here right now? I know there's lots of driving instructors follow me. I've met a few of you. Anybody here giving driving lessons around Bath? Respond to we are family. Okay, so what is the answer? Well, the answer, stop and give way. Remember, that is stop and give way. If the junction meant you had to stop and give way, it wouldn't be a different sign. It would be that sign. That means give way. That means stop. Okay? Two different things. You do not need to stop when you see this sign. You might stop. Just imagine you're walking in a busy town. You're going to cross a road. There's traffic. You look for the traffic, look up and down the road, there's a big gap, so you keep on moving. It's exactly the same as if you're in a car. Slow right down, get into first gear, use clutch control, look right, left, right, as a minimum at least. If there's a big enough gap, keep moving if possible. You do not have to stop. You might have to stop if there's traffic coming, but you do not need to stop. The answer is B, keep moving if possible. You're always planning to keep moving if possible. That should be your plan, unless you're at a stop junction, unless you're at a red traffic light. The plan is always to keep moving if possible. Does that make sense? Oh, Connie and Lou, back up, I'll see you again. Does that make sense? Put a Y for yes, if that makes sense to you. Put a Y for yes. You shouldn't be stopping unless you have to stop. Because it's an upside down triangle. Triangle signs are warning signs. That's an upside down triangle. So it's still a warning sign, but it's warning you of always going to be that way for give way. Okay, it's always going to be that way for give way. Cool. So let's move on to the next one. Double tap the screen. Let me have a few more likes. And we'll get some... I don't know what some people are talking about. Some funny comments. Cool. Next shape. Let's have a look at another shape. So who follows diamond-shaped signs? Who follows? Do you know this answer? Because we have covered circular signs, triangle signs and rectangle signs. We haven't covered diamond-shaped signs. And we've covered the upside-down triangle for give way. We've covered the stop sign, which is the only sign that's that shape. We haven't covered diamond signs. Who follows diamond-shaped signs. You've never seen one. You might never have seen one. Okay, you might never have seen them. So don't worry if you haven't. Someone got there before me with a brill. Okay, yeah, okay, so trams follow diamond-shaped signs. Okay, so what shaped signs do you think, who do you think, that's the better question, diamonds are a tram's best friend. Yeah, that's a way of remembering it. Diamonds are a tram's best friend. Say it out loud. If you're struggling, then that will help you. It's not like trains, no, but coyote, similar. I know what you're coming, I know where you're getting at. Okay, so who follows circle signs, triangle signs and information signs? What vehicles follow those shaped signs other than cars? Yeah, Lily Corriette, cars, brilliant. Who else follows those shaped signs? Like Louise Campbell, that was Ashley, who comes on here, these lives. She developed that. Okay, so vans, yes, vans, cars, motorbikes, buses, brilliant. Cyclists, well done. Cool. So all of those taxis, yeah, fantastic, guys. Everybody who drives or rides on a road, large vehicles, lorries, fantastic. Okay, so who can answer Aliyah, why are trams environmentally friendly? Pop an answer in the comments. So yeah, anybody who uses the roads, but taxis are cars, yeah, absolutely. But trams are rails on a road. They are rails that are on a road. So they don't follow the same shaped signs. They follow diamond shaped signs. And trams are environmentally friendly because they are electric. Well done, guys. It's amazing how you can help each other. Trams are electric. Fantastic. Electric, and as Trucker Nate says, they carry large quantities of people, reducing overall road users. Can you imagine? You can have 20 people in a tram or 20 cars. Yeah, can you see that? Can you see the difference there? 20 cars all pumping out fuel on our road, or 20 people in a tram, and the fuel is electric. They're powered by electric, that's the right word. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Matt Fluke, you do not have to fail again. Keep on following these lives, sign up for the course, invest in this course once. Interesting because I'm a bus driver and it's interesting to see this. Oh, Jay Clues, there are a few bus drivers actually come on here. There's a lorry driver on here as well. Maybe you can say hi to each other. Okay, you look, oh, thank you, Lily Corriette. Let's move on to the next shape. The next sign. Louise Baker says, my course is really good. Thank you. That's to help you guys who need to invest in something and not sure what to use to help you. We've already said that circle signs are orders. See the shape of a circle, see an O for order. We've already said that. But people get mixed up with these two signs. Hi, George. They get mixed up with which of these signs means minimum speed. Aquafinarix, thank you. Which of these ones means minimum speed? So pop your answer in. Let me know what you think. If you don't know, please put IDK. Because does everybody on here already know it? I need to know that. So I can help you. I can help more and more and more if I know who is Oh, Hannah Maloney, no, not today. Okay, so when you go out in a car or on a bus, in a taxi, when you're walking, when you're cycling, riding a bike, whatever, you pass, because I'm of course. Yvonne Joseph, congratulations, and thank you for letting me know. So when you go out, you're going to see speed limit signs. Which signs do you see all the time? Do we see blue ones or red ones? One of these you'll see all the time. One of them you won't hardly see ever. You might never ever have seen one. So which one do we see all the time? Reese Chapman, not very often. Tunnels have them. Some tunnels have them. So which one will you see all the time? Red or blue? Put R or B. I want loads of people to put in. One of them you'll see every day if you go out on the road. One of them you might never ever have seen. I have not seen one of them for years and years and years. Okay, so one of them, yeah, exactly. You'll see red speed limit signs all the time. What does it mean? Does it mean you're not allowed to go any faster than 40? Or does it mean you must go at least 40? What does that answer? What does that red sign? We see those all the time. What does it mean? Is it the most we can do? Or we have to do at least that? Yeah, brilliant, Luke Lovey. It means, and Reese, yeah, it means no faster than 40. 40 is the most you're allowed to do. And the other word for that is maximum. The big, the maximum speed, the biggest speed, the most speed. If that one means maximum speed, which one means minimum speed? Which one of those must mean minimum speed? Exactly, Russian male. Yeah, exactly. Which one must mean minimum? I know you know the answer, I've just told you, but pop it in anyway. You need to act as if you're sitting in my room in front of me. No more than 40 is naughty. More than 40 is naughty. I like it. Yeah, that one means more than 40 is naughty. Okay, so this one is minimum. Okay, who's ever seen a minimum speed limit sign? Is there a minimum speed you can do when the maximum is 40? No, Reese. I think if you are driving incredibly slowly, there's no minimum speed limit sign, but if you're going very slowly and an accident happens, they would take into consideration that you were driving really, really slowly. Mersey Tunnel, yeah, I've heard that before, lemon squeezer. I thought you lemon squeezy then, that's a friend of mine. So yeah, oh, messy tunnels, okay? So yeah, some tunnels have a minimum speed limit sign. If you're driving too slowly, you can be pulled over. You know, if you're driving dead slowly, you might think, is this person on drugs? Is this person taking alcohol? Is this person got a problem? This person's going to cause issues for other people. So there quite often isn't minimum speed limit signs. There's no minimum speed, but you can be in trouble for going too slowly. It could cause an accident, you see. Okay, so let's move on to a game, order, information or warning, because Siobhan, they want to keep traffic moving at a steady speed, otherwise you're slowing people down too much. It's silly to go too slow sometimes. It's dangerous to go too slowly sometimes. Okay, so let's play order, information or warning. Are you ready for it? Double tap the screen, get me up to 200,000 likes. And put a yes that you're ready to play this game with me. I'll get my other cards ready. I've got two sets of cards, some big ones here. So we'll use these big ones to play this game. So just put an R for yes, tell me you're ready to play. And let's double tap the screen. We've got 190, 191. Thank you, Faye. I've missed some. I've missed some likes. You've got to go. Who's got to go? The world's favourite. Yeah, see you again soon. Thank you for joining me. You love the... Oh, I went yesterday to buy those new plants. Went to the garden centre yesterday after my driving lesson. Cool, so 201,000, awesome. Okay, so is this sign an order, an information or a warning sign? Just put O, I or W. Yvonne Joseph, awesome, congratulations. Is this an order, an information or a warning sign? You didn't notice the plants struck an egg. Why not noticing my new plants and my new pots? I rushed to the garden centre at 4:20. They were closing at 4:30 because I wanted them for today. This is an order. Well done. How do you know it's an order? Because it's a circle-shaped sign. So look at this. Make a circle with your hands. Look at that. Look at your hands, and you see an O for order. Circle signs are orders. This is a red circle sign. Red O means no. Typical male. Red O means no. No what? You've got a black car. Most signs have got black pictures inside of them. Black pictures inside of them. But this has got a red one for danger inside it. Okay? So what must you not do? Red O means no. Jess Hick, Sawston, Chelsea Foster, Lauren. No overtaking. Brilliant. What about this sign? Is this an order, an information or a warning sign? Passing, Siobhan, well done, that is exactly right there. Is this an order, an information or a warning sign? Thank you for the rose. O, I or W? Yeah, it is. It's a warning sign. It's a triangle-shaped sign. Triangle signs are warning signs. We must take notice of warning signs. What have we been warned about? You know it, don't you? You've got this circle inside. What is this? Yes, Dale Mon, 23. You've been warned about a roundabout. Check your mirrors. Ease off the gas. Look ahead at the roundabout and see what's happening there. What about this sign here? Is this an order, an information or a warning sign? Put O, I or W in the comments. O, I or W. It's an information sign. Brilliant. Is rectangle signs are information sign. Are blue rectangle signs, are they information on our roads or on our motorways? Are they tourist directions? Are they directions, route directions? What are they? It's a blue rectangle sign. It's on our roads. Brilliant. This is blue roads and motorways for blue. Okay, so what is this sign telling you? I don't sell them, Jess, no. Not yet. This is information on our roads. Fantastic. And this is a one-way. It's giving us information. The road you are driving on is a one-way street. So you'll be able to drive on both lanes going up the road. Fab. Let's look at another one. What about this one? Order, information or warning sign? Is this an order, information or a warning sign? Brilliant. It is information. It's a rectangle shape and rectangle signs are information signs. And this is a tourist information. What tourist information? Where are we heading towards? If we follow this, show your nails. if we see places of interest, tourist information. Yeah, brilliant. It's actually a beach. Yeah, this is a sand castle. So this is a beach. Brilliant. Excellent. Let's do one more, shall we? Let's look at one more. Is this a... I can't find one. Is this an order, an information, or a warning sign? Thank you, Kobe. I got confetti. Is this order, information, or warning? It's a warning sign because triangle signs are warning signs. And what are we being warned about? The road narrows. The road gets narrow on both sides. It's not an order, it's a warning sign. It's triangle, and triangle signs are warning signs, and it's warning you that the road is going to get narrow. What's that? An air dancer. The road is going, it's warning, and the road is going to get narrow on both sides. Brilliant. Okay, let's go on to some typical theory test questions. First of all, let's have a look at these two signs. What are these? Oh, Kobe, coral. Wow. Kobe, stop, I beg, says Annie R. Okay, so what do these two signs mean? What is, let's have a look at this one. What is this sign telling you? Ellie Lamb, yeah, it is. Can you enhance on that anymore? Designs, yeah. So two-way traffic. They're both warning you about two-way traffic. This one is two-way traffic ahead of you, up and down the road. This one is two-way traffic crossing over you, crossing over in front of you. Cool. So two-way traffic straight in front of you, two-way traffic crossing over your route. Awesome. Let's go to some typical theory tests. No shuffling sideways. It's warning. It would be warning you about shuffling sideways. It wouldn't be no shuffling. That would be a red circle. Does that make sense? If it was no shuffling sideways, it would be a red circle. It wouldn't be a triangle. Okay. So what does a sign with a brown background show? Tourist directions, primary routes, motorway routes, or minor roads. A sign with a brown background. What does that show? I'll pin my course there for you. Yeah, you know it, don't you? You know it. It's a tourist direction. You know that one. I think that one people find it fairly easy to learn. If you haven't, don't worry about it. You will do fairly easily. So brown is for tourist directions. Take your time with this answer, please. Really take your time. What messages are being given by circular traffic signs that have a blue background, so blue circle signs? They give temporary directions during a diversion. They give directions to car parks. They give motorway information. They give mandatory instructions. Yes, Holly. So keep putting your answers in. Matty Rowe, you know it. So mostly correct answers, some incorrect. I'm just going to ask you another question, then you can answer this question again. Okay, so motorway information signs. Motorway information, what shape would that be? What shape are motorway information signs? If you can't think, just close your eyes and picture a motorbike. A motorway. Just picture a motorway. What shape are they? The rectangles or squares. Okay, what colour are they? Charlotte, it's always at the bottom left of your screen. You'll see a gold link, okay, and it's there, bottom, right at the bottom left of your screen. I'll pin it for you now, but my course is always at the bottom left of your screen. So motorway information are blue rectangles. Okay, so answer this question again for me. What messages are being given by circular traffic signs that have a blue background? So blue circle shaped signs. What are they for? What does mandatory mean? Because anybody tell me what mandatory means? What was the other word? That was the sort of the harder word. What's the other word for mandatory? Must, Matt, yes. A paramedic, you have to do it. Amy Binley, mandatory means must do. Okay, so the answer to this question is, pop your answer in the question, in the answers now. Pop your answer in the, so mandatory means must do. If mandatory means must do, and motorway information signs are in a rectangle shape, what must the right answer to this be? It must be, mustn't it, Jess? Yes, Angel Mum. Yes, Kajal. It's just me. Yeah, absolutely. It must be mandatory instructions. Remember that mandatory means must do. M for mandatory, M for must do. Brilliant. What is the purpose of triangle-shaped signs? Triangle-shaped signs. To give warnings, to give information, to give orders, to give directions. Blue must do, or this road is for you, says Chelsea Foster. Brilliant. If you can remember that, and remember that must do is mandatory. Amzi, what do triangle-shaped signs do? Triangle signs are warning signs. Make a triangle with your hand, open your hands out, and you see a W for warning. Brilliant. That is my Signs Made Easy lesson. Just while we're finishing off this lesson, what does this sign mean? Let's go through these ones that I've chosen to be in the slide. What does this sign mean, guys? No entry, Chloe. Yeah, brilliant. Shannon, awesome. No entry. It's a circle. Circle signs are orders. It's a red circle. Red O means no. No what? No entry. Blue must, Charlotte. Blue must do, or this road is for you. Charlotte, sorry, not Charlotte. Yeah, I thought. Catherine, it's sorted. It's TikTok have obviously taken away the restrictions. I'm so happy. So relieved. Thank you, you and Siobhan. So yeah, they've taken away the restrictions. Anyway, so blue must do, or this road is for you. And Catherine says zero tolerance. Anybody even says this is boring, just block. Just block. Completely. Zero tolerance. Must keep to the right. Brilliant. Just got back from my first driving lesson, so much about my theory test. Ashley, yes, book it. Book your theory test. You got some good knowledge anyway, but you can go through it all in a couple of weeks anyway. I've just... Okay, thank you, Catherine. Okay, so on this sign, you know what that means. Just put it in anyway. You know what it means. I mean, it says it on the sign. It says it. But you know what? Complete stop. Thank you, Jazz. That's what I wanted someone to put. Complete stop. Not keeping on moving really, 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 really slowly and edging forward and edging forward. Come to a complete stop at the end of the road. I've covered signs today, this morning, on a Monday morning, and I'm going to, I want you to please follow my new account, which is Driving Theory Practice. I have to read it every time. Driving Theory Practice. Go onto my TikTok, Driving Theory Practice, and I will share these slides in very short videos for you. So if you're studying, all of these slides will be in, well, not all of them, but a lot of them will be in there. So go onto my new account, Driving Theory Practice. Pin it. I don't know how to pin it, Paul Hayward. I'm sorry, I don't know how to do that. How do I do that when I'm talking to you? I don't know. Yeah, sorry. I'm really, Oh, there you go. Catherine's done it for me. Got some awesome people on here. There you go. Look at Catherine Finneman, Catherine Feynman. Catherine, you tell me how to say that one of these days. Is it Finneman or Feynman? So she just pinned it there for me. Cool. I've covered this lesson because there are 1.9 million people taking tests and only 879,000 people passing. That means there's a really low pass rate of only 47%. That is really, do you agree with me that that's a really, really low pass rate? Do you agree it's a really, really low pass rate? Because it means, of course, that 53% of people are failing their theory test. That is way too high. Just put a yes in if you agree that that is just way too high. This shouldn't scare you. Honestly, it shouldn't scare you. When I trained to become a driving instructor, only 23% of people who started training qualified. Only 23%. But that is not if you get good training. Everybody that's trained with me will pass, will become a driving instructor. If you train with a good school, then you will pass. If you will become a driving instructor. If you revise and prepare properly for your theory test, you will pass. Everybody that goes through, who can account for me here? Who's doing my course or has done my course? Please just put me in now. Holly, you don't need to fail again. Just put a me in the comments if you have used my course and passed, or are using my course and you know you are going to pass. Because people are failing for all kinds of reasons. They're failing because they're dyslexic, or they have ADHD, or they can't read very well. They're failing because they haven't had any. So many people on here, they're failing because they have no motivation to study, because all they do is mock test after mock test after mock test. They pass mock test, they go to the real test and fail. They fail because of nerves and lack of confidence. There's all kinds of reasons. But if you go all the way through my course, you don't fail. Failing becomes embarrassing and frustrating. You failed 3 times because of ADHD, but you're still trying, Jess, and dyslexic, and you passed. Awesome, well done you. You don't need to fail. Whatever your issues are, you do not need to fail. Now stay with me, guys, because I've done box junctions this morning. I've done road signs. My next lesson is going to be my 3-click technique to help you with hazard perception. You sign up for the course by clicking on the link below. The awful thing is you can be ready for your driving test and you can't book it because you can't pass your theory test. Well, I want to teach you to pass. I want to make theory easy for you. I don't want to say to you, here is a question. That is the correct answer. Learn it, because that doesn't help you to learn. That's not learning. That is just memorising. In your theory test, the question will be worded differently and you might not know the answer because you don't understand the topic. People will answer theory test questions about box junctions but don't really understand box junctions, or roundabouts but don't really understand them, or contraflow systems. They don't even know what a contraflow system is, but they know that B is the right answer. Or aquaplaning, they don't even know what it is. The course, I'm coming up to that now, Angel Mum, but it's all pinned there for you. I've created a course. I've spent years finding out what you struggle with. Years and years and years doing that. Since the first person to contact me, one of my own pupils, about 8 years ago, said I struggle. And I thought, well, what are you struggling with? Why are you struggling? I found out, and I spent years since then finding out what people struggle with. And thousands of hours creating technique. Siobhan, creating techniques and lessons and explanations that help you to learn super easily. And I put it all into a course. I'm giving you some stuff in here, but all of what you need is in this course, Deb to QTS, every weekday. I've put together worksheets, video tutorials. I've put together fact lists. I've got all the official questions from the DVSA. You have the most updated questions. You're not going to be learning stuff you don't need to learn. You're going to have the most updated questions. I've put together, well, the DVSA have given me case studies. I've put together anxiety techniques, question techniques, hazard perception techniques. I've put together, created games. You will be 100% prepared to pass. All you've done before is either read books, and they could well have old questions in them. Oh, thank you, Brody, for that comment. Okay, you will be 100% prepared to pass when you go all the way through it. It's had more than 10,000 passes so far. The DVSA, the driver, and thank you, Eliza, the Driver and Vehicle Standards Agency, they've looked at my course and they are really happy with it. And so whenever any theory test changes are made, the DVSA contact me to let me know, so I can let you know. I can teach you, I can help you. The whole course is only $34.99. It's only the price of one single 1 hour driving lesson. And you get the course for the rest of your life. There's no time limit on it. You can learn without even trying, because you can listen to my facts list. You can listen to my facts list. You can listen to my facts list while you're washing up, while you're making the bed, while you're at the gym, while you're whatever, cooking. You can be listening and learning without even trying. But have a look at this course. Have a look at what's in the course. I don't know why that's not working. Okay, let me just talk to you. Okay, it's a theory test course. You've got everything that you need to pass. You've got an introduction. You've got all 14 different topics. You've got a worksheet that you can fill in if you want to. When you fill the worksheet in, you can do it that while you're watching the video tutorials. Then you can download or listen to a facts list. And you can listen to that fact list while you're doing other stuff like cooking or being at the gym, relaxing, walking, whatever. You can listen to that fact list and still learn without even trying to learn, because it goes into your head unconsciously. Then you can have a go at all the practice questions. All the DVSA practice questions are in there. When you've done that, you can have a go at the topic mock test, which is a top mock test of 10 questions. When you get all the questions right, 10 out of 10, move on to the next topic and go through every single topic in the same way. Then there's case studies for you to practice. You'll find them easy when you've been through all the learning. There are 16 specially created mock tests that cover every single official DVSA practice question. There's techniques for answering questions. There's techniques for doing hazard perception clips. There's techniques even for getting rid of test anxiety. Does anybody here ever suffer from test anxiety? I don't know why my sound isn't working there. I'll have a look at that, but I know what I was saying. So does anybody here suffer from, or Siobhan should be sending me roses, does anybody here suffer from or know somebody that suffers from test anxiety? Put a me in the comments while I just plug this in, because so many people do. I realised many years ago that so many people were struggling from test anxiety. Yet you do, yet you know somebody who does. And that is why I became an NLP master practitioner and a master practitioner of hypnosis. And what I did is I put techniques into the course to help you get rid of anxiety and go to your test feeling however you want to feel. Now stay with me, because I've got my 3-click technique to come any minute now. I'm going to help you with hazard perception if it's something that you struggle with. I don't know why that's a bit awkward. So if you were going to your test, how would you want to feel? Would you want to feel calm? Would you want to feel confident? Would you want to feel happy? Would you want to feel excited? How would you want to feel? Put some words in for me, because you are in control of how you feel. I don't do one-to-one courses. No, I don't have time for one-to-one, but I know a man who does. So if you go here and ask for a one-to-one, There's somebody called Chris Benstead will get in touch with you. He's amazing. An awful lot of people who come onto these lives will have one-to-ones with Chris. Jess Hick, yay. You'd want to feel prepared, calm and confident. All of those. In control, confident, prepared. Absolutely. Everything you said, brilliant. Yeah, happy, test ready. Mason, good luck. Yeah, absolutely. Well, you can feel however you want to feel. You can control that. If you go through the techniques that are in my course, it took me thousands of pounds, months and months, many exams and tests and assignments to become an NLP master practitioner. And I've got all these techniques there for you to help you with and they're in the course for free. There's also techniques to help you score well in your hazard perception test. I'll be sharing some of those in a minute with you. There's also techniques to help you answer any multiple choice question. Good luck for tomorrow, Louise. There's also techniques, free bonuses on my hazard perception course and my hypnosis course and 2 free ebooks. Those things are worth £35. You only pay once. There's no time limit on the course. You've got it forever if you want it. You will quickly see and hear how you're going to pass. Here's some people that have passed already using this course. I passed my theory test today. Thank you so much for all the help and support you've given me over the past few weeks. Your course is amazing. I'm so grateful there's someone like you taking your time out to help people pass with this with ease. I've recommended you to so many family members already and will continue to do so. Thank you, Sadie. You don't need to be close. You need to pass your test next time, and you will do that if you go through this course. Have you got any questions for me? I don't know what's happened to my... Oh, there you go. The hypnosis is good for theory as it makes you feel calm on the day. Brilliant. Yeah, that's what I'm a master practitioner of hypnosis, and I've created 3 tracks. One for theory test confidence, one for driving test confidence, one for driving confidence. You got those tracks for life. And yes, the course is suitable if you have dyslexia. Lots of people with dyslexia have already been through the course and passed. Lots of people on the course who don't speak English as a first language have as well. The course can be used on any device. Amanda Cockburn, you just log in on whatever device you want. You can't log in on lots of different devices at the same time, but you can use it on your phone while you're out and about. Then when you get home, use it on your computer. And then when you go somewhere else, use it on your iPad. Yes, multiple devices, but only one device at a time. I have dyslexia and the course suited my learning style. Fab. Exactly. If you finish the course, do you get £200? What's that? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Okay. The course is the price of one single 1-hour driving lesson. That's all it's going to cost you. You'll pay about 30 to £40 for 1 hour of driving lesson. The course is only £35, equal to about 1 hour of a driving lesson. There's no point having driving lesson after driving lesson after driving lesson if you can't pass your theory test. Don't forget to follow me on TikTok. Don't forget to subscribe to me on YouTube. You can subscribe to me on YouTube by clicking on this link. Don't forget to go onto my brand new TikTok account. My words are going, which is called Driving Theory Practice. So follow me on Driving Theory Practice. Do you know who I am? How do you get my course? It's there pinned below for you. I've just missed another comment. Thank you, because I recently passed my theory. Yay, lace. Awesome. So who here? Catherine has pinned my new TikTok account for me again at Driving Theory Practice. If you want to see some of these slides from today, go onto that account and follow me on there as well. So, who knows me? Do you know me or do you not know me? Put a yes or a no in the comments. Eddie, are you there watching me? Can I get a new drink, please? Eddie, are you downstairs watching me or not? Or have you gone out? It's all gone. Who can send me a drink, guys? Send me a drink, somebody. You need help with hazard perception. Go through that any minute now. You just bought the course, Layla. That's awesome. Go through it.
5-star service.
I want a big drink. Hurry up. Okay, guys. So who knows? But yes, I know you, or no, I don't know you. Let me know. Any drinks you like? Oh, glass of wine. No, not yet. Glass of wine tonight. Hi, Amzi. How are you? So, did the course, absolutely loved it, passed first time, yay, that's awesome. Oh, Louise, thank you, I'll drink that later, I'll drink those later. Okay, so do you know me or do you not know me? Hazard perception is coming any minute now. I just want to find out who knows me, who doesn't know me. Double tap the screen, get me up to 250,000 likes. I don't know, you just came on. Oh, are you studying for a theory test? If you are, then that's what I'm here for. My name is Annie Winterburn. I'm a driving instructor. I'm an ADI, which means Theory Test Wonder Woman. I'm an ADI, that means I'm an approved driving instructor. I'm an audit registered trainer. And I'm a theory test expert, and I'm here to make theory easy for you. And if you ever struggle with, or you want to get better at the 3-click technique, then what I want you to do is get me up to 250,000 likes, because then a couple more people will join. I can help a couple more people with this 3-click technique to help you. Thinking of bringing it forward, Chelsea Foster, because you know your stuff now, don't you? Okay, so double tap the screen. Oh, Nicole Presley, thank you. Got 230, so keep going. 230,000, keep it going. Get me to 250. Put some yeses in the comments. I want to get better at this hazard perception. And I'm going to explain a little bit about what you're looking for. I'm going to explain a bit about what the DVSA are looking for, what they're expecting from you, and I'm going to explain about how to click in order to score really well. That's what I'm going to help you with today. So if that's what you want, keep those comments coming. Yeah, on her birthday. I wasn't telling anybody it was my birthday. I wasn't telling anybody that. Okay, so but you and Siobhan are giving it away. You're atrocious at hazard perception. Well, you won't be at the end of this. Okay. Now, my course, if you sign up for my course, you actually get a free hazard perception course. And my course anyway has hazard perception techniques. But I've got a whole course on hazard perception that I sell for $9.99, and you'll get that absolutely free. Never mind, Catherine, people know now. Never mind, people know now. So yeah, it is my birthday, and I'm buzzing because do you know what? I'm buzzing because TikTok I've set my account back to normal. Okay, so if people are putting on, why did you block me? Then you'll just be blocked again. Okay, so please, if you've got something sensible to say, and if I blocked you, you wouldn't be back on here. You talk about another day. But don't put those kind of comments in, because there's zero tolerance on silly comments. You know the actual theory, do the same videos. No, it would not be the same videos on your actual theory test. I've got 241,000 likes, so keep on coming. It wouldn't be the same actual videos, because then people just look at all those videos, memorise them, and score 75 out of 75, wouldn't they? It's a test of your ability to spot unexpected hazards. You are not being able to spot unexpected hazards if someone says to you that's where the hazard is, and then you go to your test and take it. Yes, Louise, it is. I was trying not to tell anybody. I was trying to keep it secret. You answered about hazard perception. Well, Izzy Rose, you don't sign up for the course. You don't need to be anxious about it. But I'm going to cover some of it now with you. I'm going to help you with some of it now. The videos in the actual test play slower and are in CGI, which is computer generated. So the videos in the actual test can be a little bit easier. Oh, Louise, was it? It was my brother's on the 4th. Awesome. Okay, so 246,500 likes, 200. What's a 3-click technique? I'm going to go over with you. If you get me up to a couple more likes, about 100 more people have joined. I want to help more and more and more people. And this is something that so many people fail on. Some people again and again and again, and I can help you to pass. I can help you to be confident. I can give you a technique to help you. So I want to help more and more people. So just double tap, get me up to 250,000 likes. I'm a June baby. There's lots of June babies in my family. It's an expensive month. 250,000, brilliant. So the hazard perception test, what you're looking for is, Eddie, just no disrespect, just block. I don't need it. People should be kind to me, shouldn't they? I'm here for you on my birthday. You should be kind to me and respectful to me. And to other viewers as well. And if you're not coming on here. You thought I was late. Staff's bull. I've done a couple of other things, but I'm just starting my 3-click technique lesson. Okay, so in your hazard perception test, you're going to watch several 1-minute video clips, and you're going to be watching video clips. Watch them as if you are driving. So pretend you're driving. Oh, watch it, HP. Watch them as if you are driving. Happy birthday. And you're looking for moving hazards. You're looking out for stuff that's going to pop out in front of you unexpectedly and make you stop or swerve or slow down. That's what you're looking for. Moving hazards. Unexpected hazards. Things like what? What kind of stuff are you looking out for? Put some comments in, because you know, if you've already been practicing, what kind of stuff are children, Chelsea? Yeah, people, animals, exactly. People, yes, Saf Monkey. Pedestrians, animals, cats, dogs. Parked cars, you're getting there with parked cars, amen. But it's not the parked car. The parked car is not a moving hazard. What could happen because there's a parked car? Amen, 100. Because of the parked car, stuff can happen. A car could pull out. Brilliant, yeah. So the parked car doors could open. Fantastic, okay? So the parked car is a clue to what you should be looking out for. Tractors. Oh my gosh, people on electric scooters. One missed us by that amount recently, a few weeks ago, didn't they, Eddie? And somebody on a push-along scooter missed us by that about 2 days ago. Just scooted right out in front of us. So you're looking out for things like children, tractors, motorbikes, cows, cyclists, Ralphie, my beautiful doggy there. That's the kind of stuff you're looking out for. Would you click for this sign? Would you click for this sign? If you were in your hazard perception test and you wanted to click to score, would you click for this sign? Oh, Atters Stars 2000. Brilliant. No. Okay, says Shamila. Okay, it's a warning. It is. You wouldn't, says Trucker Nate. You still here, Trucker? How are you? Trucker Nate, how are you? It doesn't move, so no. So no, you do not click for this sign. This sign is warning you about what hazards might come up, but it's not a moving hazard. This sign is not moving, okay? So you don't click for the sign. What you would do is you'd check your mirrors, you'd slow down, you'd stop speeding up. Like a bad smell lingering in the background. So you... Oh, Eddie, okay, bye. Taking the dog or not? Taking the dog, yes or no? So yeah, this sign is warning you there's a hidden dip. And there's something, might be something in that hidden dip, okay? Might be something in the dip, but the sign is not the hazard. Does that make sense? Bye, Eddie, bye, Eddie. Lots of byes coming, Eddie. Are you responding or have you already gone? Okay, so put a Y for yes if you understand that the sign is not the hazard. use that. I'm going to go through that. The dog's staying. Eddie, lots of people are saying goodbye, so the dog's staying. He's probably doing a bits and pieces around to get ready for my Okay, cool. You understand that? Brilliant. So you're going to score between 0 and 5 for every single hazard. Now the pass mark is 44 out of 75. There are 15 hazards, which means if you scored 3 for every single hazard, you'd score 45. The pass mark's 44. If you scored 3 for every hazard, you'd score 45. So you would pass. Sorry, Selic, I can't do that. Oh, yeah, birthday cake and champagne. Yes, that's what I want. Okay, so the pass mark is 44. If you scored 3 for every hazard, you score 45. That means the highest you can score is 5. So long as you're scoring 4s and 3s, that's good enough to pass. Absolutely, Amzi. Does that make sense? Just put a yes in the comments if that makes sense. That the pass mark for the highest you can score for every clip. Got to celebrate my 40th in style. Yes. I wish. Yeah, that was a good couple of years ago. Yeah, so long as you're scoring 4 or 3 in every clip, that's good enough to pass, isn't it? Yeah? Does that make sense? Yes? Brilliant. So don't worry if you're not scoring 5s. 4s and 3s are good for learner drivers. Now let's talk about the how the DVS score. Well, I'm not Luke Corfin. I'm not a day over 21. That's why. my oldest child is, how old is he? 38. The DVSA scoring. Let's talk about how the DVSA score you. My stepson though. Let's talk about the DVSA score you. Okay, so let's looking at this clip here. This is a typical clip. Is he 38 or 37? Okay, this typical clip here. If you before most qualified drivers scored 4 or higher regularly, I know. You're Scottish, you don't need to fail again. You don't need to fail again. Okay, you will pass if you go through this course. Keep watching these lives. Tell me what you're noticing. You're looking at this and pretending it's a video clip and you're driving along. What are you noticing? Tell me about the day, the time of day, the weather, what's around you, what kind of road it is, what's on the road, what's around you, everything that you're noticing. Tell me everything you're noticing, because as a driver, you need to notice everything. It's night. There's a lane closure ahead. There's a motorbike here. It's foggy, misty, wet, dark. What kind of road is it? What kind of road is it? There's a car in front of you. The left lane is going to close. It's wet. So the road will be slippery. What kind of road is it? Is it a motorway or a dual carriageway? What do you think? It's a dual carriageway. But don't worry if you thought it was motorway. That's not to worry about. It's a dual carriageway. You see this the central reservation here. Fantastic. You've noticed all kinds of stuff. There's no street lighting. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, so you know that this road is going to close. So what is this motorbike rider? What are they going to do in a minute? What do you think that motorbike rider is going to do any minute? They're going to move, yeah, Aman, Hana, they're going to move into your lane. Fantastic. That person is going to move into your lane because their lane is closing. But they're not doing it yet. They haven't done it yet. They're not showing any signs of doing it yet. If you click now, you're clicking for the sign, not the rider. So if you click now, you'd score 0. Don't worry if you do click now. That's not a problem, because you're going to click more than once. But if you do click now, you'd score 0. Put a Y for yes in the comments. Oh, I'm missing some comments here. I'm sorry, guys. I'm missing some stuff. Put a Y for yes if that makes sense. Brilliant. Okay, so doesn't matter if you click now, but look at this, really look at where this motorbike is and where the sign is. Focus on that, because if you click now, look, the sign's right next to us now. Okay, so I'll go back to the previous slide. You score 0 if you were here. If you click here, the sign's moved to here. You're closer to the sign. The motorbike rider has just put the indicator on. So if you click now, you'd score the highest, you'd score 5. Does that make sense? Put a 5 in the, no, put another yes in the comments if that makes sense. If you score 5, if you clicked now. Brilliant, you're joining in with me. It's so wonderful to have all this interaction. Fab. Remember, you don't have to score 5. It doesn't, oh, Frando, hi. That's awesome. You don't have to score 5. 5's the highest you can score. You score 5 if you clicked now. Now look where this motorbike rider is now. But if you clicked now, it stayed in the same place. Look where this sign is now. Look where this sign is. The sign has now disappeared. You've gone past it. If you click now, you'd score 4. If you clicked now, you'd score 3. The motorbike rider is coming over to your lane and they're leaning towards you. If you click now, you'd score 2. It's getting a bit late to score well now. If you click now, the motorbike rider is all the way on the lines. And if you clicked now, you'd score 0. The rider is all the way in your lane. It's too late. Let me go through this again. What I want you to do is watch the sign and the rider. Okay, watch the sign and the rider. If you click now, you score 0. If you click now, you score 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and 0. Okay, that's how you would score. It doesn't matter if you click more than once. You are definitely going to click more than once. So don't worry if you click where it says 0, as long as you click in the scoring window. Let me show you what I mean by scoring window. We've got it drawn, yes, I've got it drawn out here for you. This is a hazard perception clip. This is 0 and this is 1 minute. All the clips are 1 minute. So here's 0 and here's 1 minute. Okay, this bit here is where they want you to score, where they want you to click. If you click just before where this blue line is, you'd score 0. So you want to make sure you don't only click once, click more than once. If you click here, click again, you'd make sure you did score inside this box. Just put S for score if that makes sense. Put an S for score if that makes sense. Twin Monkey, will I put this on YouTube? I keep being hesitant to put it on YouTube, but I think I'm going to start doing that this week, and I need to remind myself. So I'll just write it down now. There you go, I've written it down, YouTube. So yes, I'll put it on YouTube. This is my list of jobs for today, which I'll add to. So yes, I will put it on YouTube. Cool, let's talk about the clicking then, because you're not going to click only once. So don't worry if you think, oh, I'm somebody that always clicks too early. Don't worry about it. Now looking at this clip here, what are you noticing? Click D by accident, don't worry about it. What are you noticing when you watch this, when you look at this clip? What stuff? You're driving along. You need to be noticing everything.Moving hazards, non-moving hazards, signs, lines, time of day, everything. You've noticed a cyclist. You've noticed it's a 30 mile per hour road. How do you know that? Because there are street lights and no signs. It's sunny and there are trees, so there is shade. Shade can be dangerous. Things can be hidden where there's shade. You've noticed there are lampposts. You've noticed there are long lines in the centre of the road, which are hazard lines. You've noticed a junction on the left. You've noticed a bend in the road. You've noticed there are houses. Fantastic. You need to notice all of that stuff. Yes, Lauren, hazard lines as well. Brilliant. Now, what you have noticed is this cyclist cycling really quickly. This is cycling really quickly towards the end of the road, and you think, oh my goodness, that cyclist is going to cycle right out in front of me and make me stop or swerve or slow down. That, guys, is click number 1. Oh, a bend in the road, Lauren. Yeah, well done. The other way. It's backwards for me. Okay, so you've noticed the cyclist, and the cyclist is going to cycle out right out in front of you. That's click number 1. And that can be click or click, click. It doesn't matter. So it could be one click or a double click. It really doesn't matter. But don't go click, 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 click. Only one of your clicks will count. Only one of your clicks will score you. If you click here where it says where it's going to be 0, and again here where it's the number 4, and then here where it's the number 1, you score 4. Only one of your clicks counts. So if you go click, 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 what could happen? Does anybody know what could happen if you spam it with clicks? You could fail. You could get a score of 0. They could think you're cheating, okay? So don't go click, 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 click. Just go either click or click, click. Disqualified, Chelsea. Thank you, that's the word. Oh yeah, and Amanda as well. Brilliant. So that's click number 1. I think the cyclist is going to pop out in front of me. But if the cyclist stops at the end of the road, ignore that click and just carry on looking for the next hazard. If that cyclist does pop out in front of you, that's click number 2. You can go click or click, click, but don't go click, 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 click. Please leave questions to the end of my live, okay, and end of this lesson. Leave your questions to the end of the lesson so I can focus for the 400 not people that are on here, okay? I will answer you though, I want to answer you, okay? So please leave them to the end. Okay, so it's click number 2. And then when the cyclist is all the way in front of you, that's click number 3, which is one more click for luck. That can be, again, click or click, click. It doesn't matter. Does that make sense? Just put a yes in the comments if that makes a bit of sense to you. I'm going to go through it again. So don't worry. Please don't apologise for anything. If you're being polite and joining in, that's awesome. Just I've got to ask questions at the end and then everybody will understand it. Cool. Okay, so click or click, click. I think they're going to pop out. I know they're going to pop out. They're all the way in front. This technique has helped learner drivers, driving instructors, lorry drivers, bus drivers, motorbike riders. I've helped hundreds of people, thousands of people to understand. Look at this clip here. Watch this clip here. You're watching this clip as if you are a driver developing hazards. You are looking for developing hazards, things that are going to become a hazard. What are you noticing as you're driving along? Tell me everything. What type of road? Lines, road markings, time of day. You've noticed parked cars. You've noticed a learner driver. You've noticed a bend in the road. You've noticed lampposts. It's a sunny day. It's a 30 mile per hour road because you've got no signs and regular street lighting. This fence here is a school. You've noticed double yellow lines. You've noticed hazard lines in the centre of the road. That is fantastic, guys. Well done. It's sunny and there's shade. There are 2 junctions that are fantastic. You've noticed all of that stuff. But the developing hazard, the thing that you think is going to be a hazard, what is the developing hazard? What is the thing that you think is going to cause a problem? The learner driver. Brilliant. This learner driver, you think they're going to pop out in front of you because that learner driver is kangarooing. They've lost control of the car. The clutch and gas are going like this. The feet aren't steady at all. And they're kangarooing towards the end of the road. And you'll think, oh my goodness, that learner driver is going to pop right out in front of me. That's click number 1. So click the mouse. And you can either click or you can go click, click. It doesn't matter. Click. Let's get a mouse. Let's get a mouse. You can go click or click, click. It doesn't matter. But don't go click, 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 click. Don't do that. That's spamming clicks and you could fail for doing that. If that learner driver manages to stop before the end of the road and doesn't make you stop or swerve or slow down, ignore the fact that you've already clicked and just carry on looking for the next hazard. But if the learner driver does pop out in front of you, that's click number 2. And that can be click or click, click. It doesn't matter. But don't go click, 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 click. Don't do that. You don't need to, and it could cause you to fail. You don't need to move the mouse so it's lined up with the car. You just click anywhere. When that learner driver is all the way in front of you, that's click number 3, which can be click or click, click. It doesn't matter. But don't, I'm repeating myself, I know, but don't go click, 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 click. Don't do that. You don't need to, okay? So just to recap, I think he's going to pop out in front of me. Click. I know he's popping out in front of me. Another click. They're all the way in front of me. Another click. And all of those clicks can be either click or click, click. It doesn't matter. Does that make sense? Now, do I have to move the mouse? No, you don't move the mouse. Can I rewind that clip and do it again? No, you can't. If you don't know why you're clicking, then you're not doing hazard perception yet. You don't need to know this, okay? So this is only for people doing the hazard perception, and you would know what we're talking about. Why do we click the same hazard? So you can make sure that you do score. Because if you click and where they want you to click is here, but you click where this line is, you'll score 0. So make sure that you do click somewhere within this scoring window. Make sure you click more than once. You don't have to. This is a technique to help you to score well, okay? This is a technique to help you to score well. You always click too early. It doesn't matter. Clicking too early is like clicking here. Use this technique. I think they're going to pop out in front of me. I know they're going to pop out in front of me. They're all the way in front of me. There are 14 clips and 15 hazards, which means one clip has 2 hazards in it. If you always click too late, then you really need to do more and more practice. It means you're missing the hazard. Okay, it means you're missing it. So do more and more practice. Okay, so one clip has 2 hazards in it. That makes sense? So watch every single clip the whole way through, because you won't know how many, you won't know which clip has 2 hazards in it. I'm not going to talk about the number of clicks you're allowed, because there is not a particular number of clicks. There isn't a particular number. Use this technique. Don't click for the wrong things, and use this technique and you won't need to think about how many times you've clicked. So I've talked to you about what you're looking for. I've talked to you about what how the DVSA score you, and I've talked about my clicking technique. I've shared with you my 3-click technique. Let's just recap. So when you're driving As a driver, you are looking out for everything. Emmy, I've just answered that question. I've just answered that. Emmy Blackburn. I've taught you looking out for all of this stuff as a driver. But in your hazard perception test, what are they testing your ability to spot? Is it this kind of stuff or this kind of stuff? What are they testing you for in your hazard perception test? They're testing your ability to spot. No, Emmy, I've just done it a second ago. I'll recap. What was your question again? Emmy, put your question in again for me. I'm sorry. Put it in again. I'm sorry. I can't find it. Okay, so in your hazard perception test, they're testing your ability to spot and react to moving hazards. They're not testing your ability to spot these things. Your ability to spot these things will be tested in your driving test. You should have already know that stuff. And how many hazards are there? Oh, how many hazards are there in each video? Okay, so there are 14 clips. And altogether, you're looking out for 15 hazards. So all the clips, apart from one, has one hazard. Most clips have one hazard, but one of them will have two. You don't know which clip will have two hazards, so watch every single one the whole way through. The most you can score for a hazard is 5. But you don't have to score 5. That would be scoring 100%, wouldn't it? So long as you're scoring 4s or 3s, that's good enough to pass. It's a pleasure. 4s and 3s is good enough to pass. You cannot re-watch the video, no. You watch it from start to finish, wait 10 seconds, then you watch another video from start to finish, wait 10 seconds, then watch another video, then from start to finish. You can't watch them again, okay? So do you understand? Put a yes in the comments if you now understand that if you're scoring, the most you can score is 5, but so long as you're scoring 4s or 3s, if you're a learner driver, then that's good enough to pass. Put a yes in the comments if that makes sense, if you now know that. Don't think, oh no, I'm never scoring 5. It doesn't matter. 5 is 100%. It's top score. I don't personally know anybody who's scored 75 out of 7. Oh no, one person who's got in touch with me said, I use your technique and I scored full marks. Other than that, I don't know anybody else who's scored full marks. Okay, so don't think you have to score 5s. 5s, 4s, 3s, fine. Now my technique was 3 clicks, okay? I'm next live tomorrow morning, 9 till 12. Every morning, every weekday morning, 9 till 12. Okay, so 3 clicks are in my technique. This is a technique. Lena is a technique. Do you have to score? Do you have to click 3 times? Do you have to click once, twice, 3? Or can you click more or less? Just click anywhere on the screen. Just click. Don't have to even click the screen. Just click your mouse. Don't move your mouse. Just click. Okay. Up to 6 is in my technique. It's K. So every click can be a click or click, click. If you click, and it's not even a hazard, ignore it. Look for the next hazard. Then start again with your clicks. In fact, doesn't matter. Don't count the number of clicks. You can go 3 clicks or 6 clicks or 7 or 8 clicks will be fine. Don't count the number of clicks. Just click for the right things. Thank you for your cause. It's helped me tremendously. I'm ready for my test. Yay, that's awesome. So the thing doesn't have to be on the hazards. No, Amy G. Don't move the mouse. Just put your finger on, just put your hand on your mouse, and when you see the hazard, just click. Don't move the mouse. Doesn't matter where the arrow on the screen is or the arrow's on the screen at all. Just click. Don't have to move the mouse at all. Okay? People moving the mouse is wasting them time, okay, and because they're not quite understanding. As long as you're not clicking excessively or in a pattern, you will be fine. Yeah, Catherine. So don't go click. Don't go click, 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 click. That's no point, okay? And don't click in a pattern. What's a pattern? Click, click, and 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 keep on doing that. And that is a pattern. Or click, 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 click. Click, click. That's a pattern. Don't do a pattern. Don't go excessively. Then you'll be fine using my 3-click technique. What I want you to do now, let me know who's going to do this. I want you to go on to practice some hazard perception clips. If you want to, you can go here, testbuddy.app, and you can use my free hazard perception clips to practice them, okay? Testbuddy.app. There's a few free things on there, as well as all my courses and other people's courses. So go and practice the hazard perception clips. Don't think about scoring well. Just think about looking at what kind of hazards there are. Practice the clicking technique. And then have a look at the clip and see where they wanted you to score. Don't worry about scoring well for the first few clips that you practice. When you've got used to what you're looking for, when you get used to doing my technique, then you can work on scoring 5s, 4s and 3s. But before that, don't worry. You wouldn't train to do a marathon and straight away expect to be able to run a marathon. Don't expect to be great straight away. Practice, work on what they're looking for, and then practice scoring well. Put a me in the comments if you're going to do that, or if you've already done that. Just practice doing them. Don't think you need to score well. If you follow me on YouTube, I'll start putting these lives all this week. I'll put my lives into my YouTube account. So click on the link below. And if you click on the link below, you'll be taken to my YouTube channel. You can also click on the link below, go to the second button down. It says TikTok Theory Revision. That's my new account. So go on there now, go to TikTok Theory Revision. That will take you to my new account, Driving Theory Practice, and go and just click on follow. Do that now, because all these techniques I will put in there. If you've missed it, then I will put them on there. If you can't find something on TestBuddy, email them. They'll help you. But click on this link here. Click on that link. Go to the second button down. The second button down is my revision. It says TikTok Theory Revision. Go and sign up for that. Follow that right now. When I've got enough, it's a brand new account. When I've got enough people following, I can do lives on there as well. Okay, so go and follow TikTok Theory Revision by clicking on that link. Also, go to the bottom button and click on YouTube subscribe, and then you can see this whole live if you want to, or any other live that you've missed. If that has helped you, TikTok Test Buddy. There isn't a TikTok Test Buddy. How can you have the course? By clicking on this link here and going onto the top button, which is Theory Test Course. So click on the link below and go onto Theory Test Course. This person has used this technique, my 3-click technique, and said, I'm completely over the moon. It's like you managed to switch on a light inside my head. This person kept failing and failing and failing their theory test. They were passing the questions, but failing on their hazard perception. They joined my signed up for my hazard perception course, which is normally $9.99, which you will get for free if you sign up for my full course. And this person said, it's like you've managed to switch on a light inside my head. They went to the next theory test and smashed it. And I've covered it because there are 1.9 million people taking tests, 47% pass rate. That's way too low. There's 53% of people failing their theory test for all kinds of reasons. When I'm pinning my course, I can't see any of your questions. So that all I can see is a big white box. So I've just seen something about, I've asked but you don't give me the answer. I will answer questions if I can, but it's not my job. No one's paying me to answer questions. So please be polite. Okay, I'm here for 3 hours today. Instead of going out for my birthday, I'm here for you. So please, I'll answer questions if I can. If I can't, I can't. And when I'm pinning my course, I can't see any of your questions. All I can see is a white box. People are failing their theory tests for all kinds of reasons. Why do you think people are failing their theory test? I failed my theory because I accidentally clicked on a pattern. Yeah. It happens a lot. Use my technique, follow my technique, and you will get better and better and better at it. Why do you think people are failing their theory test? Nerves. Yeah, Chelsea Foster, I agree with you. Nerves. Test anxiety, test nerves. Any other reasons why people are failing their theory test? Second guessing themselves. They think that's the right answer. Oh no, I think it must be that. And they second guess themselves, panicking for no reason, not revising well enough. You failed it 4 times, you're not on your own. That's why I'm doing this. People are failing again and again and again and again. Some people are failing over 5, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. Okay, so that's why I'm doing this. That's why I've created my theory test course, because failing is embarrassing. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of money. It's frustrating, and you can't book your driving test. So what I want to do is teach you to pass your theory test, and that's why I've created theory test course. I've got one more lesson to come, but it is 12 o'clock. I've been here for 3 hours. Shall I stay on? I've got worksheets. Shall I stay? Who wants to go over go with the flow? Put flow if you want me to cover my go with the flow. Shall I stay on for another 20 minutes and cover go with the flow with you? Because I've been on for 3 hours already. I've got another lesson to come. I've been talking for too much, obviously. My lesson's gone on longer than normal. So what I've done is I've put together worksheets, video tutorials, facts lists. The DVSA have given me all the official questions. The DVSA have given me official case studies. The DVS, I've put together anxiety techniques, question techniques, hazard perception techniques. I've put together games. You will be 100% prepared to pass when you go all the way through it. And because it's got so much in it is the reason it's had more than 10,000 passes so far. It's the price of one single 1 hour driving lesson. That's all it is. It's taken me years and years and years to put together. I've had training. I have a whole team of people helping me now with this. I've had to get an extra super duper strong website. I've taken me years and years to get it to this standard. And you can learn without even trying. So please have a look at this video, and then I will get on with my flow lesson. If I have 300,000 likes, double tap the screen while you're watching this video, 1 minute video, and after another 1 minute after that, I'll go on with my go with the flow lesson. Oh no, the sound is not working for some reason. Hang on. Where's my sound gone? I've no idea. Okay, let me just start again. My sound's not working today. Okay, you can learn without even trying. You can go onto my course. There are 14 theory test topics. There's an introduction, how to complete the course. All about the theory test. Then start with the topics. Every topic has a worksheet that you can print off and fill in if you want to while you're watching the video tutorials. You can download and listen to a fact list, and you can listen to that without when you're doing other stuff like at the gym or walking the dog. You can listen to that facts list. You can learn without even trying while you're listening, because the information goes into your unconscious mind. When you've done that, you can have a go at all the topic questions that the DVSA have provided me with. When you've got all the questions right, have a go at the 10-question topic mock test. The sound's not working, I know. Have a go at the topic mock test. Then you go on to the next topic. Go through all 14 topics in the same way. Then you've got hazard perception techniques. You've got case studies. Case studies will be easy because you've done all the work. There are 16 specially created mock tests that cover every single official DVSA practice question. There's techniques for answering questions. There's techniques for doing hazard perception. There's techniques for getting rid of test anxiety. Contraflow is coming right now. I'm a master practitioner of hypnosis. There are techniques in my course to help you get rid of those things. The free bonuses are hazard perception course, hypnosis course, worth £35, and 2 free ebooks as well. Yeah, that was hard. I have to remember what's in the video. You pay once, you do use it forever. You've got it always, okay? And as soon as you start it, you'll very quickly see and hear how you're going to pass. Here's someone that's been all the way through it. My voice is going now. Thank you for your amazing course and live videos. Thanks, Catherine. Passed my theory on Saturday with 47 on the multiple choice, 58 on the hazard perception. Thank you for all you do. Now it's time to ask me any questions you've got for me, and then I'll move on with my Go with the Flow lesson. So you got any questions, pop them. Will you consider doing live driving with a camera in your car, see how you shift gears, indicate, etc.? I will consider it. I will consider it. Everything I do takes time, much more time than you think, but yes, I will consider that. There is a really great driving channel that you can watch on TikTok called Clear View Driving. Have you seen it? Clear View Driving. So go and follow her. She's amazing. And she does stuff in the car, a lot of stuff in the car. The discount is, I've just explained hazard perception. I've just been through. She's good, isn't she, Andrew? Yeah, she's really good. Her manner is awesome, isn't it? The bits that I've seen, not seen loads of it, but her manner is awesome. Her teaching is great. So the whole course, 2 marks off, been 2 marks off 3 times in a row. Brandon, it is kind of a pattern. So what people do is that it's not only you. People will get 1 or 2 marks off, go home and do the same thing again. Go back to the test, do 1 or 2 marks off, go home and do the same kind of revision again. Get 1 or 2 marks off, go home and do the same kind of revision again. So what my advice is to do something different. What's different? Well, watching these lives is different. Signing up for Theory Test course is different. Look at the bottom left of this screen, because you've already spent 20, 40, 69 pounds on failing, and you're going to have to spend another 23 pounds. So don't keep on doing that. User, awesome. So go to the bottom left of the screen and sign up for the course. Watch these lives. Do you have to drive in manual, or can I opt to drive? Sure, Walter, drive whatever you want to drive. Drive whatever you want to drive, okay? So if you've got your theory test, let's talk about some theory test tips for anybody who's got a theory test today or coming up very quickly. Then we'll move on to my Go with the Flow. When I've got 300,000 likes, I'll get on with my Go with the Flow. So double tap the screen like crazy. Okay, so you've got your theory test. First of all, before you go in, tell yourself you're going to pass your test. Be kind to yourself, basically. Imagine that you are your friend. What would you say to your friend? You would put positive thoughts inside your friend's head. What people do is they give themselves negative thoughts. They're really cruel to themselves. I'll never pass. I'm rubbish. Tell yourself you're going to pass. Be kind to yourself. That's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is read the questions twice. Read the whole, because you've got loads and loads of time. Read the question twice so you're answering exactly what they want you to answer, okay? Tip number 3, trust your unconscious mind, trust yourself. A lot of the time people second guess themselves. Whoever does this, just put a me in the comments if you ever put an answer that you don't trust yourself. And so you change that right answer and you change it to the wrong answer. You don't trust your own, So trust your unconscious mind. Do you ever think to yourself, how did I know that? How did I know the way to get to those shops? How did I know where the bank was? How did I know this information? It's because it's all in here. If you've revised it, it is in your unconscious mind. Catherine's got some advice here. Make sure you eat. Oh, what a fantastic... You know what people do? They say to themselves, I'm so scared I can't eat. Eating is our fuel. It's our petrol, isn't it? It's our fuel. We need to eat. We need to drink. So even if you feel a bit nauseous, find something you can eat, like a dry piece of toast, some crackers or something. Find something you can eat, but please eat. It's our fuel when our brains need it. Pretend you are excited. Yeah, that's one of mine, isn't it, Catherine, as well? I use that as well. So, you know, if you think to yourself, oh my God, I'm really nervous. My heart's racing, my palms are sweating, I'm breathing heavily. That's the same symptoms as being excited. So just say to yourself, oh my God, I'm so excited. Even if you don't quite believe it, just say the words out loud and pretend you're doing a mock test. What brilliant advice. Catherine, do you want to join me in these? Well done. The course, sign up for the course if you, that's your advice, and good luck. Good luck. Okay, so the whole course, everything that is in the course, even techniques on how to do all this, how to be excited, how to tell yourself you're going to pass, they're all in the course. Who knows me? Who wants me to go? I've got 298,000 likes. Get me to 300,000. I get on with my next lesson. Do you know who I am? Put a yes or a no. Can you go back and check a read? Can you go back and check your questions? Yes, you can go back and check your questions. Okay, but what my advice to you is, Marie, you know me, do you? Awesome. My advice to you is, what you can do is you can flag questions. You can flag them. So you can press a button and a flag will pop up, and at the end of the test you can go back and look at all your flagged questions. Do not flag questions that you know. I know that's the answer, I knew it straight away, don't flag it. Don't look at it again. Okay? Maria, I've sort of told you what's happened that other people don't know, but I've had some bad news and I can't do what I was going to do. But other people, I'm not talking about that to other people, only you and two, 3 other people know. Okay, so I'll see. 300,000, brilliant. My name is Annie, I'm a driving instructor, I'm an audit trainer, I'm a theory test expert, and I am here to make theory easy for you. I want to now go with the flow with you. Get your bag ready the night before your theory so you don't stress on the day of your test. Catherine, fantastic. Get everything ready the day before. Don't think to yourself, I know my driving license is in my purse. Have a look at it. Decide what you're going to wear. Layers, so you can take layers off if you're too hot. You can put them on if you're too cold. Okay, so be comfortable. Go with the flow. What's the answer to this question, guys? Is this a with flow bus lane or a contra-flow bus lane? Put your answers in the comments. Let me know what you think it is. And I will get my props ready so I can help to teach it to you really, really simply. Twin monkey, awesome. Is it with flow? Is it contra flow? If you don't know, if everybody knows, then I can just whiz past this and end my lesson because I should be finishing right now. I should have finished 10 minutes ago. So if everyone knows, then that's fine. I can leave the lesson. But if some people don't know, then please put IDK in the comments. Good luck for 1 o'clock today. Cool. So let's go through the lesson with me. Lots of people got it right. Lots of I don't knows coming through as well. So let us let's go through the lesson. At the end of the lesson, You're going to find it dead easy because, Ash, you will. Because if you know what a contraflow is and then why they have a sign and why a with flow is and why they have a sign, then you can find it super easy. Now the word contra, put a C if you understand, a C in the comments if you understand that a contra means against. Got mine on the 9th on my birthday, have you? Oh, my daughter did hers on the day after her birthday. Thank you, Twin Monkey. So put a C in the comments if you know that word contra means against. And don't think, I don't know what she's talking about. Wait till I get to the end of the lesson because you will understand by the time we get to the end of the lesson. Remember, I can't just say one thing and you know the whole thing. Let me get to the end and you will understand it. So put a C if you understand. Thank you, Beck Nelly, if you understand that contra means against, and put an F in the comments if you understand that flow just refers to the movement of traffic. That is, red car is flowing in this direction, or a river flows downstream, okay? Put an F in the comments if you understand that flow just refers to the movement of the traffic. And put CF if you now know that contraflow must mean against the flow or opposite to the flow. All CF means is against or opposite. Contraflow, against the flow or opposite to the flow. Fab. Now put a 1 in the comments, the number 1, if you understand that you'll find a contraflow on a one-way street. This is a one-way street, okay? That's where you'll find contraflows. So put a 1 in the comments. So contra means against, flow refers to the movement of traffic. So contraflow means against the flow or opposite to the flow, and you'll find them in one-way streets. Look at this picture here. This picture is showing you a red car and it's showing you a one-way street, first of all. This is a one-way street, meaning all the traffic goes the same way, okay? Now, this red car is flowing in this direction. The blue car is also flowing in this direction. And the bus is also flowing in this direction. Okay, all the traffic is flowing in that direction. Put yes if you can see that. Can you see that all the traffic is flowing in one direction on this one-way street? You can see that. Awesome. Brilliant. More yeses, guys. I've got 250 people on here. Are you all learning from me? Am I helping any of you? So put lots of yeses, motivate me. I've been on for 3 hours, 15 minutes, and I need a bit of motivation to finish this lesson because my voice is getting a bit sore. So please motivate me by putting the comments in, by liking what I'm doing is fantastic. Brilliant. Okay, now look at this one here. Look at the bus now. The buses, thank you, Bancudo. It's like, so thank you. Okay, so look at this bus now. This is a one-way street. The red car is flowing in this direction. The blue car is also flowing in this direction. But the bus is flowing in the opposite direction. The bus is going against the flow of the other traffic. It's a one-way street. The bus is going the wrong way. Queen Shibao. A lot of people do. You learn a lot, don't you? I've learned a lot since doing these, I've got to say. Okay, so the bus is going against the flow of the other traffic. Look at this picture here. You can see it again. You can see this red, orange car so it's a one-way street. This is a one-way street. The orange car is flowing up the road. The blue car is flowing up the road, but the bus will be flowing down the road. Can you see that? Put me in the comments if you can see that the bus there would be going against the flow. Yes, Naney. Yep, you can see that. Brilliant. And this is a sign for this road. Okay, 3 lanes, 2 for other traffic, 1 for buses. 3 lanes, 2 for other traffic, 1 for buses. The other traffic would be going up the road. The buses would be going down the road. The bus would be travelling contraflow. The bus will be travelling against the flow. The bus will be travelling opposite to the flow of the other traffic. Does that make sense? But again, put CF if you can see that that's a one-way street with 3 lanes and the bus will be going against the flow of the other traffic. Put CF if you can see that. Then I can move on to the next slide. Lots of people can see it. Chelsea, Mona, Eden, Baby, I see, says Ragisa. I missed it. Ragisa, yeah, lots of people can see that. Fantastic. Now this sign is a with flow bus sign. It's a one-way street. There are 2 lanes. This one lane here for buses and for bicycles, and this lane here for other vehicles. What's missing from this sign? This sign's got them, this sign doesn't. What is missing? Can anybody put the right answer in there for me? What is the thing that's missing? Don't forget, if all of this is in my course, you can watch it again and again. These lives cover bits and pieces. My course gives you everything that you need. Arrows are missing. There are no arrows on this sign. Why are there no arrows? Because an arrow here will be going up and an arrow here will be going up. Why don't they put arrows going up on this sign? Why don't they put arrows? Why are there no arrows? Because it's with flow. You don't need arrows cooking with because everything's going in the same direction. Why would you have arrows to say we're all going in the same direction? You don't need them. So a contraflow needs arrows. It needs them to tell you the buses are going to go that way. This doesn't need arrows because everything's going in the same way. Josh B77, fantastic. Eden Haydish, brilliant. And Joyce and loads of other people, absolutely. With flow doesn't have arrows. Contraflow has arrows. So I see, brilliant. So let's come back to the question. And if you didn't know it before, put the answer in and then double tap the screen to let me know I have helped you. This is a question that thousands and thousands and thousands of people get wrong every year. Because they know the sign is either contraflow or with flow. They know it's to do with buses, but they don't know what a contraflow or with flow actually is. What does this sign mean? I know you know it now. So pop your answer in the comments. Is it A or B? You know it. Do you know it? Keep putting them in. I want to see how many people are getting it right. If you've seen my lesson, then you will know it. You will know it if you've seen my lesson. If you haven't seen my lesson, then keep watching these lives. Go onto the link I've just pinned and sign up for my TikTok theory revision account. I'll put this lesson in there later on today. TikTok theory revision. So click on the link below that I've just pinned and go onto there. Subscribe to me on YouTube and sign up for my course. So this bus is going with the flow. All the traffic is going in that direction on this one-way street. On this one-way street, the bus is going in the opposite direction. The cars are going in this direction, but the buses are going opposite to the flow, against the flow. So this is a contraflow bus lane sign when you've got arrows. So basically, the one big difference between a contraflow bus lane sign and a with flow bus lane sign is one thing. What is the one thing? You've already typed it in for me. Type it in again. What's the big massive difference between Acton? Yay! What is the big massive difference between a contraflow bus lane sign, Louise, and a with flow bus lane sign? Neri, yeah. Honey D, yeah, Amy, yeah, Justin, yeah. Eden, thank you. And Amna, yeah, brilliant. It's arrows. It's as simple as arrows. I could have just told you that in the beginning, but I want you to know and understand what a contraflow and a with flow is, and it helps you to remember forever. Solaris, if you just joined, click on the link. I'm going to pin a link for you. Click on that link, go to the second button down and go to TikTok Theory Revision, and it'll be in there for you later. TikTok Theory Revision, click on the link below. Okay, so the big difference is, let me go through it. Contraflow, bus lane signs have arrows to tell you the bus is going down the road and you're going up the road. With flow, no arrows, because we're all going up the road in the normal direction. Has that helped you? Has my Go with the Flow lesson helped you? Please put a yes if I have helped anybody. I need to know who I've helped. Have I helped anybody? Yes. Awesome. Follow me on TikTok, guys. Make sure you follow this account. Make sure you come back to me. I'm here every morning, 9 till 12, because I want to help you, because there's such a low pass rate. It's only 47% of people pass their theory test, which means, of course, that 53% of people are failing their theory test for all kinds of reasons. Put a me in the comments if this is you. I fail because I am dyslexic. I failed because I have no motivation to study. I failed because I thought it'd be dead easy. Everyone told me it's going to be so easy. I failed because I don't speak very well. I don't read very well, sorry. I failed because English isn't my first language. I failed because I can't be bothered to study. It's boring studying, just going through questions and answers. I don't understand the questions. Just put a me in the comments if this is you. I fail because I have no confidence. I fail because I'm dyslexic. I fail because I have ADHD. I fail for all kinds of reasons. I second guess myself. I don't trust myself. I fail on the hazards. Failing is, put an E in the comments if you find failing embarrassing. I know cooking with Anxella. I know, it's awesome. Don't understand most of the questions. That's a big reason why people are failing. Anxiety, panic attacks, absolutely. Put an E in the comments if you find failing embarrassing. Louise Campbell. And put an F if you find it frustrating. Because you know what people say? They say, listen, just go off and do, it makes you feel disheartened. Yeah, it's a good one, a good word. Yeah, it does. People say, go just do loads and loads of mock tests and you'll pass. Have you had anybody that says to you, do loads of mock tests and you will pass? Have you had loads of people say that to you? Hannah Weller, you get a free hazard perception course if you sign up for my course right now. It's only the price of one single 1 hour driving lesson. That's all the course is. So go onto the link below, sign up for the course, you get a free hazard perception course. People do, that's what people say, so just do mock test and you pass. Mock test does not teach you. All a mock test does is help you to memorise answers to questions. Then what happens is you go to your theory test and you get different questions. That's really frustrating. I've not even practiced these questions and then you fail it. Oh, that's what happens to a lot of people. Louise Campbell, yeah, absolutely. It's a waste of time. And it's a waste of money. How much have you wasted on taking and failing a theory test? Yes, Louise, I'm on tomorrow, 9 till 12. Who on here has wasted money on taking a theory test? Have you wasted once £23, twice £46? Loads of money. I know people that have failed it more than 20 times, which would be more than £460. Well, what I want to do is teach you to pass your theory test. I want to do these lives every single day, every single weekday, and help you. For the next 2 weeks, I'll be here at 9 till 12, Monday to Friday. I may pop on some evenings as well. Yes, Ruxanag 3. I've put together, and what I've done is I've spent years and years and years finding out what you struggle with. And I spent thousands and thousands of hours designing and creating techniques and explanations and lessons and worksheets. And I've recorded video tutorials, and I've put together fact lists. I spent thousands of hours doing that. I'm putting it all into a course for you. The DVSA have looked at my course and they've given me all of the official questions because they're really happy with my course. I've put together, no, I haven't put together, the DVSA have given me official case studies. I've put together anxiety techniques because I'm an NLP master practitioner. I'm also a master practitioner of hypnosis. Loan Milne. I've put together anxiety techniques, hazard perception techniques, question techniques, and games. I've even created games to help make learning fun. I don't have a booklet. You can't have bought my booklet because I don't have a booklet, Aisha. So you either, if you're serious, then go here. I haven't got a booklet, so you can't have bought a booklet from me. I've got my my e-book, but that's not what I don't sell that on. Solaris, I can try. Yay, Sophia Barrera, awesome. You will be, Sophia, you will be 100% prepared to pass. Aisha, I have not got a booklet, okay? I haven't got one. I have courses, online courses. So if you buy an online course off me, you get an email and you can go on to use an online course. That's what I've got. Online courses, okay? Go here if you've bought an online course and can't find it, but I haven't got a booklet. The course I'm talking about, this course here has got had more than 10,000 passes, way more than that now. Every week it gets more and more and more. It's only the price of one single 1 hour driving lesson. My volume's not working. I forgot my volume on here is not working. I don't know what's happened. Okay, let me talk. I'll talk it through with you. Hang on a second. So there's 14 theory test topics. So I've got to mute some people. Right, I'm just going to pause this a second. And what I'm going to do is just have a look at what my course looks like while I'm just blocking some people who are just being silly. Cool. Okay, let me go through. I'm going to go through it again. I'll show you my course. Let me talk you through it. There are 14 theory test topics. Okay, in this course, you get an introduction. You get all about the theory test, and there's a section on how to complete the course. Go on to the section that's how to complete the course. Okay, there's a worksheet you can fill in while you're watching the video tutorials. There are a facts list you can listen to or you can download and read. You can listen to the facts list while you're doing other stuff. You can learn without even trying because it goes into your unconscious mind when you're listening. So there's 14 fact lists to listen to. When you've listened to the fact list and watched the video tutorials, then you can have a go at all of the official DVSA practice questions for that topic. When you've got all the questions right in that topic, it's time to have a go at the topic mock test. Get 10 out of 10 in the topic mock test, move on to the next topic. Do all 14 topics in the same way, and then go on to my other sections like case studies, and which will be simple to answer because you've done all the work. Mock tests, 16 specially created mock tests to cover every single official DVSA practice question. Techniques for answering questions, techniques for doing hazard perception practice clips, techniques for getting rid of test anxiety as well. Oh, my volume isn't working. The course does include hazard perception techniques. The course includes techniques to get rid of anxiety, techniques for hazard perception, techniques for answering theory test questions. And the bonuses are a whole course on hazard perception, a whole course on hypnosis, 3 tracks to help you with confidence. A track for theory test confidence, a track for driving test confidence, and a track for driving confidence. 2 ebooks, top 10 reasons for failure, top 20 hardest theory test questions. So if you sign up in the next 1 minute, I've got to go. If you sign up in the next 1 minute, you're only going to pay, you're going to get $34.95 worth of free bonuses. You're only going to pay once. You've got the course forever. There's absolutely no expiry on it. So when the theory test changes, when the highway code changes, even in 5 years, 10 years time, you can come back to the course and find out what the new highway code rules are. You will very quickly see and hear how to pass as you go through the course. Carla Mae Smith said, I passed my theory 6th time after buying your course. Fox Paper Scissors says, I passed my theory test yesterday after a failed 13 attempts. Tracy Cunningham said, my daughter passed her theory after going through the course. It's amazing. It's question time. I've not got time to answer questions. I've been on for half an hour extra. If you've got a quick question, you can ask me now. But otherwise, I'm going to have to go. I've got to record some videos and I'm going to go off and do some other stuff, answer emails and stuff like that. So please ask me any question you've got for me now. It's your last chance to sign up for the course today while I'm live and get those bonuses. This person says, hi, just wanted to say thank you. My daughter has ADHD. I absolutely love this message. My daughter has ADHD and dyslexia. She passed her theory today on her 6th attempt. All thanks to your classes. My daughter bought your course and watched your TikToks. They made all the difference and really helped. She's over the moon. She's passed. Isn't that brilliant? Because this person can keep on failing and failing and failing and eventually give up. Catherine, I will, thank you. I have joined a brand new gym and I'm so excited to get there. It's amazing. I can't wait to get there. I'm going to do some emails and I'm going to get off there for a couple of hours. Hello, I want to say a big thank you for your course. I failed my theory 2 times and was going to give up. I usually watch your lives on TikTok and your explanations are always detailed. I decided to buy your course, used it in under a week and passed today. Your course is amazing. I can't thank you enough. I'm used to bad comments, but bad comments will be blocked from now on because it's very distracting for you guys. Hello, and let's do one more, guys, and then I'm going to go and enjoy the rest of my day. I think my husband's coming in now to say, hurry up, get a move on. Is he? No, he's not. He's coming in with a new printer. Okay, hello, just want to say thank you for creating your theory test course. My fiance is dyslexic, just passed today after using your course. Highly recommend to anyone who's struggling to pass your theory test. You don't need to struggle. You don't need to. Sign up for the course is the price of one single 1 hour driving lesson. Don't struggle. Go through the course from the start to the finish. Anybody on here who's saying, yeah, Catherine, I heard that. I will have a look into that. That's what I was going to say. Don't struggle. You don't need to. Okay, this course has been created for you. It's the price of one single 1 hour driving lesson. There's no point having driving lesson after driving lesson after driving lesson and you can't pass your theory test. So just invest that 1 hour. Learning to drive altogether is and getting on the roads is going to cost thousands. Theory test, driving lessons, buying a car, insuring a car, taxing a car, MOT in a car, putting fuel in a car. It's going to cost you thousands. This course is only $34.99 and you've got it for the rest of your life as well. Follow me on TikTok. Follow this account on TikTok. Follow my other account on TikTok by going onto this link and just clicking on TikTok Theory Revision. Subscribe to me on YouTube by clicking on this link. And sign up for my course by clicking on the link. Going to theory test course. My next live lesson is tomorrow morning at 9 till 12. I'll be here Monday to Friday for the next 2 weeks, 9 till 12. Thank you for joining me. Can I go with loads of likes? Can you double tap the screen for me? Send me loads of likes on the way out. Catherine, I'm going to look into that. I don't know why. I don't know what's happening. They are experimenting with new settings. I know that. TikTok are changing things all the time. Thank you, Pink Pickles. You've got an awesome name. Oh, Josie, good luck for tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Thank you, Louise. I will. Bye, guys. Olive Blossom UK. Yay. That's amazing. Congratulations. Let's go with that amazing comment. Congratulations to Olive Blossom UK. That's an absolutely awesome comment. Well done. Let's go on. Let's leave in that a brilliant comment. And Tom. Tom, brilliant. Awesome. Bye, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for joining me.